Sorry, Callum, I just said, roll a flip a coin for me, 1d2.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah. Ooh. I got the hiccups. Oh, chest pain too.
What's up, Bo? Up
I
to?
was gonna say that sounded like it hurt.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you lucky son of a...
You lucky
Why?
son
Did
of a
I do
bitch.
good?
Only
no,
one
just looking
Hydra.
at the stats from before, and rather than, I don't know, having me roll an insane amount of like perception checks as you guys were being hidden from all the zombies that passed through,
Yeah, I
you,
forgot about that.
Juhani, and the dead body of Frisk out there.
Yes.
Yeah, guys.
There was
it's
one other
me.
person with you guys, right?
No.
No, it's just two
Just
of
the
us.
two of us.
What's Frisk? Yeah.
We ended the session on me like burying him headfirst in the ground to keep him quiet.
Yeah, in the bushes. In these bushes, you guys are being stepped on as the horde of zombies come through. Now,
At first
luckily
I was
enough,
like-
situation.
their,
I was gonna
their,
say,
their
at first I was
perceptions
like
aren't the best.
feet, but ooh,
Yeah,
feet.
their perceptions aren't their best, but it multiplied it to the point where it was actually like almost a flat 50% chance where if I rolled that much numbers, they could have seen you guys. And you know what? You rolled safe. Continuing
glad.
on, I don't have to
I'm
kill
glad.
2 more people again.
I would have just started running.
Yeah.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Don't
Being
take
eaten
your
by a
mic off mute.
zombie. Anyway, you guys eventually, those of you that had retreated far north, actually, as you had been running away from the horde of zombies, had got into your own hiding places. Except this time, the tide of zombies didn't really wash over you guys. They followed the trail. They stuck to the path. And they all converged, walking alongside this one other very, very tall, to the height of the pine trees around here, sort of zombie with mouths all over it. As it like talked over, Levis, since you were infected, you had felt like the influence of like the infection begin to like accelerate within your own body, but yet you push through. You get the sense, whatever that tall zombie is, it's gathering quite a bunch of them, quite a lot of them. And as they all pass through towards the direction of the ship crew have fled. They're missing, and you guys are the only ones that will have reconvened. Juhani and McKean, you two eventually, after quite a while of waiting, peek out from your hidey hole, and there's destruction everywhere. Actually, this is perhaps another reason why the trees have been felled, other than just the storms and the typhoons that scattered villages here, is because of like just the amount of zombies that just passed through. And you look through this open, desolate, body-filled battlefield, and you see eventually the rest of the party as you guys reconvene over the loss of good old Frisk. Where do you guys want to go now?
So that entire that little intro, Claude, it sounded as if a couple of people came out of 7 Minutes of Heaven and suddenly found the rest of the party just dead.
I mean, whatever you wanted to do with Juhani is up to you while you're in the horde. But
He is underage. So
Yeah.
Remember
Oh
that.
God, no.
Hey.
That's my
Oh, you guys
How do you
are-
know?
hey,
you guys
I'm just
are
saying,
thinking
how do you
a
know what the
totally
legal
different
age is
tangent than
here?
I am.
Could be
Well,
like
we've already been
Now-
told the legal
now
age
it's
is
my turn to be-
14.
That's my
How
turn
old's
to be.
Juhani?
She's a runner. She's a track star.
13.
What's 1 year?
Anyway.
what?
What?
Ooh.
Wait,
Uh,
oh yeah, you
I'll
didn't
teach you guys
know
to play
that.
your own music, but yeah. Some music recommendation. I'll just put in the roll. If you want to listen to what I listen to. Anyway, yeah, I'll continue. I put up the map, haven't I? You guys can see. No problem. Oh, that kind of sucks. It's not as zoomed out as before. But you guys are in the are around about where that barrier was. that man-made but debris structured barrier. Logistics with the fresks items, I believe McKean has them.
Yep.
Okay, and then yeah, that's all I really needed to know. So as you guys reconvene with the supplies that have been abandoned and the crew that has seemed to be missing, including Harry and Barry, what do you guys do?
I'm looking for Harry and Barry.
You look around, it's empty.
No, I'm gonna go search for them. Catch us.
Oh, he's
Eat
gonna
me,
be so-
boys.
He's gonna be disappointed.
Day me, boys. I'm gonna go find Harry and Barry.
Okay. You don't have a lead though. Where do you go?
I'll try and investigate the surrounding area with my Nat 1 intelligence.
That sounds very good. As you look around, it is near impossible to figure out which steps are humanoid and which steps are from those humanoid steps, zombie or man. However, yeah, feel free to make an investigation check. You have disadvantage.
I have so much disadvantage on investigation.
Just like I am disadvantaged.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
As
That's-
McKean,
I called it.
That one.
I called it.
a
that
3 and a
one.
1. Oh, good start. At least you succeeded on the "Do I get to live" roll.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Okay.
As McKean goes over and just simply wanders away a little bit away from the group, not too far away. So the rest of you guys do.
I check on Jahani, make sure he's okay.
All of you guys are shaken.
Yeah, Johannes is really quiet now. He'll just, he wouldn't say anything, but he'll just walk towards Peach.
No, you know he's gone, I think.
We should, I reckon, just take a minute to mourn Frest's death, but then we should either head back to the
Minute of
boat
silence.
or try and meet up with any crewmates if we have any idea where they went.
Yeah.
Okay, since Nemesis doesn't believe that he's dead, she's just gonna go looking for him.
Isn't his body right there?
His body's right there.
Yeah, she's not gonna believe it. She's still gonna look.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, is his body there? Like,
As her bad perception even fails her at this moment, she goes looking for Fresk's body. Make a perception check.
Not yet. Not yet.
are we near his
mean,
body?
so-
Are we like
No,
far away?
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are definitely near his body. Yeah.
Oh,
10. You don't see anything. He's out there.
Somewhere in the beyond.
Is there anybody out there feeling
He
so
sings songs to himself.
sad?
Eventually, he'll come to the conclusion there's just too many footprints.
Should we just head back to the boat but bring his body, or nah?
Yeah.
Well, can we even carry it if we wanted to?
He's a pretty big dude, so probably not. Is there any like carriages that the supplies are on that we could put Fresk on?
Oh yeah, plenty of the carts were abandoned. You guys are there right now. You can
Can any of us pull the carriage? He was the
empty the
one pulling them.
supplies, and yeah, you can lay them down on the cart. But someone has to pull the carriage as well.
I'll help.
I'll help.
Me
McKean
too.
will help.
I will not, because I'm terrible at that.
I
Guys,
am
all of you guys
also
are
infected.
not the most adept at strength. I believe no one in the party. It takes a group effort, but with that out of the way, it's fine. You guys load him on the body, onto the cart with no problem, and push the cart with no problem. It's only a little bit
I take
tough
his shield.
at first. Take a shield. Okay. It's only a bit tough at first.
and take his boots too.
Strength
Uh,
check.
I have his
dead
items.
hands.
Sorry, I have his items
battlefield
already.
is littered with
Oh,
the
do
bodies,
Okay.
Yeah.
and the bodies.
No,
themselves
if
provide
Jahani
no
wants
control.
his shield, I'm more than happy to return his
Guys,
shield to
do
you.
like 3
Okay.
minutes so you can.
Yeah,
wait
yes,
for-
please.
up.
I make sure that
You
I
deserve
make
to
sure
have something to remember him. He saved you.
I'll make sure that Nemesis is coming with us.
He'll just sniff and nod.
Eventually,
I give him a pat on the
you
shoulder.
can't find him anywhere, but you did see some of his stuff like on the cart, so he's probably just there on the cart. As you go back, you do eventually find his body, Nemesis. Looks like he's just sleeping in the cart. He's a bit tired.
Is it Nemesis that has a giant hole in his body?
It's hidden by the way we put this.
Shield.
Put him in the cart.
We shut the shield in the hole.
Makeshift
Put the shield
body bag
over
was
the
made with the rucksack. Sure, I'll let that happen. Yeah, Fresk for now is just.
We've used some like rough cloth we found lying around to just cover him a bit.
He wasn't.
Someone's closed his eyes, right? Otherwise, it's a little creepy.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
McKean closed his eyes.
They just spring back open.
Into battle! Awakens.
Hey, that orcish endurance really is something else.
This has the best timing.
What?
A couple hours later, you're just back.
Not
Oh,
what you think.
no, I'm joking.
Guess who's back? Back again.
You
Press
better not
is
start crying. Aww.
I'm crying with laughter.
No, she's sad.
Eventually, yeah, Nemesis will come to the conclusion, but it's fine. The whole journey is rough at the beginning. Just like the first 30 minutes, you guys are like trying to push through the cart amongst bodies. A lot of bodies. And
As we're doing this, can I check to make sure none of them are Harry and Barry, or see if anyone's still
Yeah.
alive
you
amongst
you
them
like hit a like large bump, and you're like, oh, Barry had a big head. You check at the back. Nah, it's not.
all? Oh.
No. Dunk, another bump.
Where's-
Ah, Harry also had a big head. You check at the back.
I look at Nemesis worriedly because
Honestly,
she's not saying anything about legs.
half the people right now are shattered. At least.
She,
Yeah. As at this point, as everyone's just like wallowing in their like sadness, it's only Bobby, Inigo, and Levis that keep their heads up. Make a perception check. You guys push through.
Oh, hold on, God. I just don't want to die.
Yeah, don't die.
I want to die.
Oh.
oh damn.
That's right, Levis.
I am I am infected anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Levis
roll
isn't
20.
feeling so.
Snap.
No,
Oh
didn't help.
damn.
Holy fuck.
The duality.
Wow.
The best part about the McKean searching for Harry and Barry's bodies through the thing, and he goes sort of like curious as well, as he's like every now and then McKean gets excited, and you just like,
I'm just distracted from all the loud noises.
yeah, it is just coming from McKean going, oh, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Um,
I had a special moment, alright, guys, I'm sorry.
Levis and Bobby continue and look ahead. Eventually, you'll pass through the battlefield, and you guys would notice, even though most of the crew had went down and they had retreated, most of these bodies aren't even from the crews. They took down a lot of the zombies with them, but it wasn't enough. You guys follow the trail of the horde that followed the trail as well. As you guys continue towards the ship, do you guys continue towards the ship at a brisk pace, slower pace? Do you want to catch up with the horde and try and intercept it, or do you want to hang back a bit?
Back.
Remember that
Yeah.
ship goes down though, we are stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
the only
but
thing I'll say.
if we stay far enough behind that they don't see us,
Can
unless
we
they
try and
do
keep,
end up.
Can we just keep pace with the horde?
You can
Yeah,
Catch up to
definitely-
them, or
You can definitely try.
Like if they end up
However,
attacking the boat, we could like flank them almost. But yeah, I don't want to get too close to that horde.
You can certainly try. However, you do have to, at the moment, make a fast pace to even see the horde. You guys had, waited a very, very safe amount just to make sure none of the horde actually stayed behind, which is pretty concerning. If there was that much, but none of them are left behind, you can only come to the conclusion. The smarter ones, at least, can only come to the conclusion that it is being controlled somewhat. Something is behind us, or someone. As you guys continue on and try and keep pace with the horde. The late afternoon. Oh no, it would be late evening at the later stages. The darkest hour comes, and you guys, although you guys have traveled quite fast now, especially with the cart and with the jogging and the pulling of the cart that you do alongside it, you'll eventually come to a need to rest. But with this need to rest also comes some good and bad news. The good news is you caught up with the horde. The bad news is you can hear them from.
Let's not go any closer.
But with that being said, now you guys need to rest, and that would mean losing some ground from the tireless but perhaps slow walking horde, because you guys did manage to catch up. What do you guys do?
Is there some sort of tree line I can half hide in a bush while I rest?
This is all tree and tree line now. You guys have gone back enough to the trail where it's began to be the normal forest again, because before you had walked into destruction and natural trees felling and stuff. But yeah, you can. There's all sorts of clearings on the sides of the roads. If you want to look for an even perhaps safer spot, someone will have to leave a survival check.
Yeah, I'd like to look for something somewhat safer, half.
Going deeper into the forest does risk running into perhaps more enemies.
I'm proficient with survival. You'd like to?
I can assist him.
Okay, so McKean can do the check with advantage.
I'll double assist.
No such thing. Okay. But you can come with him to make sure he's extra safe.
You actually take away the advantage.
As you hold his hand, go ahead and make a spell check for me. Only if you want to. Remember that if you fail this, there's a chance of you running into more enemies. With how screwed up you guys already are. What do you want to do?
Party vote.
Do it.
Yep. I say do it. Try to find somewhere a little bit safer than just where we stop.
Yeah. Along a path, I'm assuming we are at the moment.
You would try and if you're dragging a cart behind us, we'd be working along some type of game trail.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
you are on a big dirt trail.
We should look for something a little safer.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the sides of the tree lines are not enough. You go further into the forest and go ahead and look if the party comes.
What's up, Bo? Up to you.
Am I making my survival check now?
Yep.
Yep. No one else has.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Hey!
Clyde's defeated voice then.
I want to best
You missed that,
He's just
didn't
like,
you,
oh yeah,
Garden?
natural 20. Congratulations.
You missed that, didn't you, Garden? You missed hearing that.
Nah.
I'm
You
not
did.
gonna poker for a reason. Oh no, I was just preparing stuff, and I was just as I was clicking through stuff, and then I saw the natural 20. I went, oh, okay. I guess I'll close them.
No.
That's okay. That's all right. Saves us some time.
So with that survival check, do I find up any prints of Bobby or anyone else going through here as well? Of Barry and Harry, etc.
Harry and Barry? Yeah, no. So, the only prints you notice are just ongoing, humanoid-like prints, but they're all facing the same direction. There's no variance to the steps. You get the sense
okay,
these are
that's definitely Horde.
Yeah, the marching of the Horde.
Okay.
But you go
Also,
even
while
further
we're
into the
having-
forest. your gut instinct telling you to go deeper and to go perhaps find something safer. And lo and behold, there's this like large collection of just boulders that just like seem to like shelter you guys well enough from the elements of the winds here should it like start to pick up again and perhaps pick up another typhoon. And beside these boulders is some sort of like cave going deeper underground. So you could perhaps use either to or both. If you want to split up a little bit to rest in. They seem to be like right next to each other, so you can indeed use both as a sort of resting ground should you wish. What do you guys want to do? You definitely found it. The cave, you know that there's always like shit lurking in caves, but
Yeah.
It's gotta be better
it's safer if you happen to clear out whatever it is in there, and perhaps you may need to due to the proximity it is with the boulders anyway, providing cover.
What do you think?
What do we think?
Yeah, what do we think? We're gonna try and go down the cave, see if it's safe already, if not clear it out, or we just stick to the boulders and take that little bit extra risk.
Stick to the boulders.
Yeah, the boulders seem safe enough, but we'll just keep an eye out on the cave entrance in case something does come out.
Right up.
Whoever's on watch.
Yep. Also during this long rest, Clyde, can I do Pact of the Blade?
You try and commune with it? Sure.
Do the warlock thing, third level Pact of the Blade.
What do you
do that,
wanna?
see if I can strengthen the bond on the scimitar.
Okay, yeah. So,
Also, can I mage armor?
yeah. As you slap on the leather straps on yourself. Vroom.
That
Faint
sounds
shimmer.
so you should be really careful the way you say that.
Yeah.
Those are the components of the fucking spell, alright? Just yeah. As he slaps it on himself and gives himself a faint blue shimmer. He doesn't need to slap it on himself. Sorry. Yeah, he invokes the mage armor.
Hit me harder.
Shimmer.
What?
As you think that to yourself, Mr. McKeed, you go you nest yourself even deeper into like just the boulder alcove, a sort of like setup, and you meditate upon the sword. And as you guys are taking your time to plop down the cart over here as well, it wasn't too hard of a journey through the forest, and can actually hide the cart within the boulder alcove as well, should you wish.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like before you get to your pact, I'd like for the first watch to make a perception check.
Who is on first watch? I don't think I can
I
do
am.
that while I'm doing the pact.
There you go.
And you go again, a bit distracted. Love us. As you're looking through, something does come out of the caves, and you hear as this a giant boar rams itself into like a tree, and riding the giant boar is. What does your character look like, Drizzle?
So it's this like slim but still quite big blue dragonborn. They've got like sort of white spiky like spikes, what do you call them? I don't know, on the top of the head, and like got like gold
Lines.
gilded, gold gilded like chest sort of, not a chest plate, like a tunic type thing. Like clearly very noble clothes, but they're sort of splattered in blood and a bit like dirty and torn up, and he's clearly been in the shit for a little bit. He's sort of trying his best to hold on to this boar, but he's like sliding like left and right on it, just trying to do what he can to survive for the time being.
As you've almost got this boar in control, what do you do to finish it off?
I was just on top of it. I sort of gained my balance a little bit. I just looked down at it, and I just sort of pile drive punch it through the head. I just crack it into the ground.
First,
I'm
it
loving the
rams
monk
into the
vibes.
tree, and it almost sends him off balance, as he says before. But as it charges straight into the party, and Levis, you're like, oh shit, you fumble for your gun. He just wham punches it, and the boar goes unconscious and like eventually dies from its like
It
snapped neck. He
looks
did go
down
flying.
and sorry, go on.
So can we eat this boar? Also, hi, new friend. How are you?
This guy just like falls flat in front of Levis as Levis is about to pull his gun out.
Hey.
Oh, well then.
Dude. I look over at it and I look up. Looks like someone directly in the way. And I'm like, what? And he sort of like, he turns his head sort of left and right a bit, trying to like assess the situation and figure out how this person looks compared to everyone else on the island.
Definitely not a local. Look,
Yeah.
locals have an abundance of tattoos and less of an abundance of clothes.
So panda.
Yes. Like that.
Like my dad too.
Nice.
And as you look
Oh,
as you
dang.
look through, look around. Most of these guys are like, they don't look as great as you, obviously, but
They're not, yeah.
clearly not.
obviously.
But they don't seem to be of the island, so maybe they can help, maybe not.
They also don't look as eaten as everyone else I've come across so far.
Make a perception check.
That's always a benefit.
Yeah, that's probably most of all. Oh hell yeah!
19. You see some bite marks on the guy you're looking at in front of you.
Like, well, I step back and like sort of like put my fist up a little bit. Like, speak.
Whoa, easy there, partner. Just keep those hands down.
Right, are you one of them? You can speak a lot better than them. They cannot speak very well.
I was infected, but I do hope
Sort
I
of,
can get some help with it.
he keeps stepping back, like as soon as he says infected. Sort of keeps his fist up a little bit and looks around. He's like, "What about the rest of you? You've been bitten too?"
So far, all I know is just me. I don't know about anybody else.
Right. Don't go to sleep, old man. Careful.
We know.
Very careful.
We figured this
It's
out
bad.
already.
It's bad. Oh, okay. So, right. Well, I am Bravadio Rexilian. How are you all doing today? And he sort of like brushes himself off, and he feels a lot more safe. And sort of like, you can see he stands with like 1 foot forward and the other one back, like horizontal. So he's sort of like leaning back on nothing, kind of like being really relaxed and like chilled out now that he knows you're not zombie people.
Brains.
I was waiting for it.
Bravadia Rexilian.
Levis just can't help but laugh a little because I can't.
Yes. He looks at you all and goes like, right, how long have you been here? How many months? How long?
We
Too
just
long.
arrived here.
Still too
How many
long.
days has it been? Like 1 or 2?
2 days.
Only
days?
2?
We've only
Oh,
been here
so-
for 2 days
so-
so far.
You have a ship?
2 days too many.
So far, what we can tell is, yes, we don't know what the current condition of it is, considering a giant horde of those zombies came past, and we're charging towards the direction of the ship.
Right, so you will all be honored to have someone as noble and looked after as a Rexilion on your ship, I can imagine. Of course.
Alright, I don't know, man.
Are you asking
I'm
us
just...
to take you with you?
No, you should be honored to have me on your side. I have many of the knowledges of all these.
Oh, I'm
fellow
sorry, Drizzle,
people.
but
I,
why do all your characters have like this self-obsession complex?
I
It's
know.
great. I love it. It's how I love playing the game.
I asked this man, the dragon
I
born in
love
front of
it.
me, do you like gambling?
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
No, trust me, I did not get.
You
to
look
play
like you have
gambling.
clothes of a rich man.
Of course, the clothes of the rich man. Have you not heard of the Rexilians? No, not many have. I don't blame you. I'm not famous per se. See, he's not Osborne, guys. He's a little bit.
So would you
different.
like to gamble?
No, not that type. No, I'm definitely not the gambling type. I do not need to gamble to show people how good I am. They should just know.
But you must have some rich friends that would like to gamble.
I'm sure this can wait. There's many fellows over there, and they are very dangerous, my friend. I'm sure you would not know as not much as me how bad it can get. I've been here many a moon more.
Well, if you have
Oh
such
no.
valuable information as you claim, then maybe the captain of the ship would be interested in having you come along with us.
Yes, I will grace you with my presence.
You must
on your ship.
realize that if that ship is still around, okay?
I'd rather look to the positives until I actually see it and then go lose my shit. I already lost
Right.
Harry and Barry.
For all you
Trying
know, they could
not
still
to-
be out there. You're still trying to look for them. That means you still
I know,
have
that's
hope.
what I mean. I've
Have
lost
I
them.
seen
They're
Harry
gone
and Barry
somewhere.
around? Will I know
You're
if
not-
anyone have I heard anyone say the word Harry or Barry while I've been on the island?
No.
Yes.
Oh, except for right now, no.
All right.
So did your ears prick up upon hearing Harry and Barry? Tell me where my
Uh,
boys are at,
I-
please.
I do not know of this Harrison and Battison you speak of,
Oh my god.
but yes, for the time
Harrison.
being, I'm happy to escort you to your ship, if you will, as long as I am given passage back to the mainland in return.
You just hear a bunch of Draconian come
Oh.
from the corner.
You speak the native tongue too,
Was that said in
in Draconic, yeah.
No.
He's a dragon.
I stand here and look at you confused.
She seems to speak it, then
Not know it.
Yeah.
Do
how can she speak
you?
it but not understand?
Is this some
Awesome.
kind of a joke at my expense? Are you?
Was that in
Are you some
Draconic?
kind of racist to me? No, I was saying common that time.
I'm like, and I'm
He's
still,
mocking you, fella.
I'm still speaking in Draconic because it lasts for a
No, no.
minute. I'm like, no.
We
What are you on about?
we explain to him what's happening.
He's a weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo.
We have a lot of them in this. We have a lot of them in this
insists she
group.
is not a weirdo.
And I'm pretty sure that's she's saying that she is. She's agreeing with us.
No, I'm
Quite
not.
the opposite, my friends. She's speaking
Mm-mm.
almost perfect Draconic, but she cannot understand me in return.
Yeah, basically, she does this sometimes.
Exactly, weirdo.
It's cool
I'm
at
not a
parties.
weirdo.
We have
Okay.
a couple weirdos in our party.
Well,
No. If anybody's a weirdo, it's her. And I point at Nemesis.
Yeah, she's also a weirdo.
Yeah, that's weirdo.
Well, they both are, in all honesty.
You are not giving me very good reasons to help you out here.
If you want some food, there's plenty to go
Ooh.
around.
Or, you know, you
he's
want
like,
to say
I asked
travel
him-
back to the homeland.
His ears prick up at food.
I ask him if he's strong. I'm like, how strong are you? Flex your muscles for us.
It's like, ha! Of course. And he does like you know how they do the one arm over the top and the one arm under the bottom and like turn.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
shows the back. And it's just
Yeah.
bulging muscles out of this incredibly
Oh.
lean frame.
And
So-
so I see the muscles and I ask him, you can join us back to our ship, but you must help pull this carriage.
I am no pack horse, my friend.
What's your favorite food? That's all you hear from me.
Well, I guess we're getting
Well,
to know each other.
Sid-
I cannot go past some fine minnow from my homeland. It's delicious.
Well,
Amazing.
consider this offer, my friend. Help us carry this, and you get back to the mainland. How about that?
What's up, Bo? Up to?
It seems like, do you not have a servant to do these sort of things for you?
No, we're adventurers. We go from town to town looking for money to get. We ain't no rich folk.
See,
Wait.
I would be of this adventurer as well, but I've never done such a demeaning task as carrying a dead body in a casket of this man. Oh, fine clothes on this man. I like the tree.
Tell him that.
Let me just
Weirdly
compliment
complimenting
myself.
himself.
Pretty much.
He's basically complimenting himself.
Unmute.
It's great. Because, well, I'm sure I could grace you with my presence for the time being, but that looks dirty. You know, just points at the
Well,
cart.
considering you've been living here for how long and you're very dirty yourself, a little bit more dirt wouldn't hurt.
I suppose. How much food do you have? He like snaps back towards the mentioning food.
There's enough.
There, comment.
Grab your bowl.
Actually, there wasn't any until the boar came in.
It's like I can provide some more. It is not the best meat I've eaten, but it works when there is nothing else. It's better than flesh.
I can cook it.
By the way,
Okay.
guys, this is a
Better
giant
than-
boar. It'll feed you for like 5 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
see a
wait.
fresh. Better
Do I
load the
level
car
up from
with the
killing
ball.
that?
No.
What?
No.
Okay.
Giant boars are CR2. They're just tanky.
Okay.
They have unstoppable though. It's great.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we gonna decide if we carry Fresco the ball?
Yeah,
What?
you actually have to decide that. Yeah.
The boar.
The
Half
boar.
of each.
Frisk.
The boar.
Who is Fresca the one that's laid in the cart there?
He risked
Yes.
his life to save us.
Give him a nice burial.
Yeah, but he
Valiant.
wouldn't want us to starve. Then his sacrifice would be for nothing.
He sounds like a very honorable man. I respect honor. Honor is
Yeah,
very...
he was. He risked his life to save the little one over there.
Right.
Which
and
one?
this
There's a few little
one,
ones.
He
Yeah,
looks at Bobby.
The
It's like
human.
this little one.
No,
Uh,
the
No,
other
no,
one.
no, 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 no. This one.
The other
Jahani.
one.
Oh, this little one, and then he points
Yes.
to like, he points to Levis. It's like, this little one.
No.
No.
That one. And I pointed Johanna.
It's like right. He
You're
goes and
sleeping,
like
right?
sort of, he goes and stands over him. And he's like, is this a valuable one to you? Why this one would risk his life to save him? She's like,
Yeah.
but he's so small. Like,
He makes
looks
up
down.
for it in morale.
Right.
His head's at the perfect height.
For what? And then he looks over. He's like, for what do you speak? What do you use your head?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we really going down the rabbit hole with this?
Yes, we have.
I think we should pull out right now. Pull
Yeah.
out. Pull out.
We just forget this ever happened.
Yeah, can we time rewind
PG-13
before
car,
that
PG-13.
conversation?
So that was good.
I'm asleep, right? We're asleep, right?
You are asleep, yeah. Johanny
Yeah.
is asleep.
How could it be
Oh.
so valuable? He's sleeping on the job. But it's not like
It's
give
not
him a
his
little
turn to watch. It's
He's-
not his
he's
turn to
young.
watch.
turns to watch.
On watch.
Right. Interesting. So the watch is when you look, you have some look and others sleep. Interesting.
Yes.
I've had people do that for me before, but I did not realize you were supposed to share.
That's okay.
Interesting.
Everyone learns something new every day.
Okay.
Apparently so.
Well,
That seems really dumb. What?
excuse me?
I didn't say it to your face. I thought it.
Okay. Like he reads your thoughts. Yeah.
Excuse me. You have telepathy
right.
in those languages?
Yes, I shall help you for voyage on your trip. It sounds like it's good deal to me. I'll help you with the information of what you need of the zombie, feral, disgusting things. But for now, we
Glad
feast,
to have you along.
right? I look at Paige.
Sure.
Okay.
And I'll prepare food with the boar.
He's
Somebody's got to kill it for me though, because I
he goes
can't.
over to like
dead.
he goes over
Good.
to carve it up and pulls out like this really sharp rock that was in the cave. He was like, "This may take a while," and he like sort of like starts pushing it really
No,
slowly.
no, I can do that. Just
Oh,
bring it
okay.
over here.
that he like puts one arm on each like hind leg and just like drags it over. Yeah.
Yeah, I take out some knives and stuff and start carving.
Oh, that is a much better tool. I see my chefs use those tools all the time. It's much better.
Mm.
But for the meantime, as I say before, I am Bravadi Rexilion. You mind if I get your names, new friends, if you will? You,
I'm
sir.
a keen wolf.
Wolf, you're not on the 4, though. You only stand on the
Hmm?
2. Why are you the wolf? You stand on the 2,
Because
not
I
on
used
the
to
4.
prey on. Because I used to prey on merchant ships at sea.
Ah! I feel like I may have lost a few goods packages to you in the past, but let's.
I can neither confirm nor deny any involvement I had in any illegal activities.
But you just told me you used to.
I can neither
line
confirm
seems
nor
really
deny any involvement I may or may not have had in any illegal activities.
But it's okay.
I think you're hearing
Whatever.
things, good sir.
Fucking gaslighting me. What do you mean? Yeah. Like, right, and you
I'm good at telling
fine,
stories.
madame?
Just Paige. My name's Paige.
And Madame Page. And for you, Mr. Old Man.
That's
Name
He's
is
Grandpa.
Levis.
Gramps. That's Gramps.
That's
sorry.
Grandpa.
Gramps, a fine name. Gramps.
Grandpa.
I'm gonna murder you all. I swear to Christ. I don't care if I'm the last one alive.
Alright.
His actual name is Levis.
Yep.
Ledis.
That's what I was gonna say before I got interrupted by you guys.
He's not Letus. He's good on a BLT.
Oh, yes,
Oh
I like
my-
the BLTs.
I
They're
shoot
very
the
good.
halfling. I shoot the halfling.
Roll for initiative.
He turns into Keanu Reeves.
What?
Dodges the bullet, I think, was the joke.
Yep. Matrix. Neo, is that you?
Yeah, it's like,
Apparently, Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves. Anyway.
it's like, right, well, do I have like, I'd have like a pack and shit. You got classic
No, you've been
adventures.
here for a while. You've
Your
exhausted
pack's
all your
basically
resources.
exhausted.
Do I have like, I mean like a bedroll?
A bedroll? No.
No.
You ain't
I
got
got some
enough.
leaves.
Yeah, you had to
Like,
use that to put out a fire one time in your makeshift treehouse, and
Damn.
then the bedroll caught on fire, so you had to leave it.
Damn. That was my third treehouse that week.
Yep.
Don't start a fire in a tree.
Right, so
I speak for the tree.
I have nothing. Awesome.
Yep. Yeah. You actually have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Do I have my signet ring?
Yes. You
Awesome.
have your background stuff.
Cool. All right. I go like so. I look towards everyone. I'm like, right. If you, I do not know if I can trust you yet, but you seem to be okay. She's making very good work of that animal, cooking much faster than I could. You seem okay. Do you mind if I rest here? You seem better than the zombies, if you will. I rest here with you. I'm very tired.
Doesn't he want to know the rest of our names? Rude.
No.
I
he
thought
gets
you were
sick of us.
asleep.
Yeah,
I thought
he
it was-
is.
I thought everyone else was asleep.
Everyone else
But I
was
had like
asleep.
the people that were on watch.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was asleep. He woke me up.
Oh, was anyone else awake?
I mean, you
No,
can.
I
leave
feel
for a
like
moment.
if someone new would have come along, we'd be woken up.
Oh, you'd be waking up by the face planting, yeah, and the bullet.
Oh, yeah.
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 Alright, everyone's awake. He's like, all right,
everyone's
and,
awake.
But you can choose to sleep through it if you want.
Nah, I'll wake up. I'm curious.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
stick
he's
to
already
it
had a whole.
since
He's already
I was
had a
playing.
full conversation with him talking about gambling and sleep anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
oh yeah. He's like, and your name, Mr. the Gambler Man.
My name is Bobbus Stabbington III.
So Bob is Stabbington. Right. I've
Yes.
not heard of the Stabbingtons. Where are you based off?
with from a
He
far-off
is the
land.
gambler. He is the gambler,
Wait.
Kenny Rogers.
I
I'm from
heard-
a far-off land.
Who is this Kenneth Rogers that you speak of? He's a bard of the past lands?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I assume you're a sir. You're a knight, so you must be of a noble family. I've not heard of the Stabbingtons. Is it somewhere around here or very far?
No. It's way different lands.
A way different land.
I'm very, 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 very far from home.
Way different land. Right. Nice place. I've heard many things. It's like just bluffing. Right. And
Insight check.
oh really?
Deception,
I didn't-
insight.
You're a new person. What do you expect?
Yeah, make an insight check. You don't need
See
to
if,
roll
I've,
anything.
see if I've actually heard from like far away land or whatever
No.
it's called.
Not really. Not because of that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keen.
Oh,
Oh,
am I
insight.
making an insight check?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
righto.
thought you wanted to, yeah.
I was just being a smartass. Okay.
Okay. You might as well anyway, sure.
Yeah.
15. I mean, he was bluffing on that bit, but for the rest of like what he's been talking about so far, he seems on the up and up.
I'm surprised I got a 15. That's impressive.
So am I.
I know.
And
I
like,
went from not even recognizing what a dead body was to telling when someone's bluffing. Nice.
Welcome to D&D.
he like
Yep.
goes over to Inigo
I
and he
love it.
goes to introduce himself, and then out of the corner of his eye, he sees Nemesis. He's like quickly dashes over. He's like, "Madame, how are you?
Oh god.
Lavadi Raxilion, how are you doing today?" And he
That's
like,
how it is.
Oh no. Oh
like
no.
takes a knee, noble
Oh
style.
no. Watch
Oh
out
god.
for your
Oh
legs.
no.
Watch out for your
Yeah,
legs.
look out for your legs.
Look out
My
for your
legs?
legs.
What
Mhm.
about my legs?
She has quite a fascination
Nemesis?
with cutting them off.
Nemesis.
Cutting off the
Be
legs?
nice.
The
Yes,
one in the
cut-
cart, he still has his legs. They'll be so easy to cut, yes?
That's a bit of a fickle story, in all honesty. They're
Yeah.
friends. They've been long
That's
friends, so
complicated. That's complicated.
Nemesis is just gonna, just pat him on the head and go, "Hi there."
Okay. Hello. I do not get many pats on the head. Most cannot reach. That's a nice change. Right, and
That's
he
because
hops
you're
back up,
kneeling.
and he goes over, he like completely ignores that. He just goes back over to it and he goes like, "Bravadi Rexilion, how do you do, sir?"
Doing well.
It's good to hear. What is your name, my friend?
Inigo.
Inigo. Right. Sounds northern, am I correct?
No.
Well, it was worth a try.
Was it?
It just ignores the last one and goes back to where the food was coming from. It's like back to page. He's like, so how?
I just
how
shake my
come-
head as he like walks away. Fucking idiot.
It's
He's got- yeah, I
just
know.
about done. If you want to
Yeah,
wait.
you would have had to drag it back into the. Probably not good to butcher it out there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
The fact
it
we're
doesn't take
butchering
that
it
long.
on the ground is like
No, you're
It's
butchering it
still
on the
ground.
ground regardless, unless you want to make space near the dead body of Frisk to butcher it there. Probably
Yeah,
not
no.
ethical.
No.
So you're butchering it on the
or
ground regardless.
hygienic.
It's easy way concealed here in the border. It's concealed enough to the point where with that survival check from before, McKean, you get the sense that perhaps even
PG.
starting a fire here would be well shielded.
I
The only
voiced
thing they'd
this.
see
I
would be
voiced this
smoke.
thought. I voiced that thought to the party.
We will need a fire though to cook this.
Just make sure
Yeah,
to
that's good
keep the
then.
light down, okay? We don't want to give away our position.
Right, the light is down. Give away smart. These are good things. I never thought of these on my own.
If you
It's a
How
good
have
thing
you
have
survived?
Yeah, you can see that I'm sort of like.
Very easily, my friend, as you can see.
Oh,
What, did you
God.
have your own band of fighters as well as chefs?
Of course. Do you not?
Of fucking course you did.
Oh god.
Do you
I
not?
think he hit his head too hard when he landed.
Don't tell Jahani any of that. He will not be happy.
What? He does not like that I have my band of fighters? Is he?
I don't think he likes nobles. To tell you the truth, I don't
Who
really
would
like
not like the
nobles
nobles? We are the
either.
best.
No, they're not.
We're the bestest. Look
No, they're not.
around.
You get a lot of bad
No.
ones.
Right.
Nobles are
Bad
not
ones.
all that
Ah.
good.
There are some
Sure.
bad ones. I will give you there are some bad ones.
In my opinion, they're more bad than good. I've taken plenty of job offers because they
Total.
wish to pay handsomely for people to disappear in this lifetime.
Oh, yes. In assassination? Yes.
Yes.
Common times.
That's
in the
common.
noble
Yeah.
life. Is this
Plenty of
do you not-
times.
Do you guys not find assassinators for your enemies?
We normally do it
No.
ourselves.
Right.
Fight?
We
I'm
have the
gonna
equipment and the ability to kill them off easily.
It is not as
Fi?
if I do not
Yeah,
have the
also-
ability myself, but I do not want to get dirty. You know, I
I'm
have
gonna
the
send you a
others for that.
message.
Sure,
A quick message.
sure.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky DM text. Like
Yeah.
a DM, if you will.
DM to
Um,
DM.
He goes, right, I have many things to learn about your line of work, but right, these are good ideas. I will think of these next time. Do you need anything of me for the time being? I've got you this beautiful feast, as you can see, and he like,
Okay.
looks over the bowl. It's like cut open.
Awesome. Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
All right, now you can kill him whenever you.
Epic.
Do it.
Look at that evil laugh.
Huh?
Anyway,
I am looking. No, I am.
anyway, this is
I will be looking
another
for family.
logistical question. How much of the board do you cook? Because that doesn't matter for your exhaustion page. You're probably the only one qualified to sort of do this with the low campfire. It's gonna take a while to cook a lot of them. Initially, you'll be able to cook for the food that you need for today, as well as for tomorrow. However, if you want to cook the rest, you'll probably have to do it now before it like spoils, because you have no.
You could try and attempt to turn it into jerky.
We don't have any salt.
Yeah, but that's
Oh, you
that's
burnt the
basically
sea.
the page.
What are you talking about? We're a pretty salty party.
Salt
We have,
Bay.
we have a lot of league players in
Yeah,
here, so
you sort of you don't have much in the salt department apart from your own emotions.
It's like, don't worry, I have some salt, and he looks through his bag and then realizes that he like ate that days ago
Yeah,
as a meal.
You just straight up ate salt.
yeah.
Times are tough.
Times are tough.
So I could cook a meal or enough food for the next couple of days. Would I be able to, like,
You'll just be tired for tomorrow.
would I be able to like put like a leg or like the leg in some way of packing it so that I can put it in the coals to cook slowly overnight?
You wanna just slow cook it. That would
Yeah.
that would have to be. That would need like some sort of like tending as well as like actually proper material.
Make a
You'd have
rotisserie.
to you'd have to take off the rucksack that's containing Fresk, which is also still unethical.
I was actually thinking of using leaves in that's around.
No, make it
Think
sort of
of
honey.
think of
Yeah.
hangy style.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Clyde did say there were palms, so
Yeah.
Yes. That's really good thinking.
Scattered villages is like the New Zealand.
You sort of have to still maybe wake up one more person to help you with this, or you can do it yourself if you don't want to risk them, being too loud for your sake. Because you do have to go a little bit out there. The nearest palms are just.
McKean was.
You look
do
for
it.
the palm trees? They're just over the
Yes.
ridge. Over there. I saw them days ago.
I don't want to
It
go
points
too
to like
far
the complete
though.
opposite direction, and there's already like some palm trees like near you anyway.
Yeah.
Would anybody be willing to come with me just to get some
McKean will.
leaves?
Of course, madam, I can come and help you with this in return for a beautiful feast.
We
McKean's
have to
happy
be
help.
quiet though.
No, she's already cooked like the preliminary.
Yeah, I've cooked like
Ah.
yeah.
Beautiful feast for
This
this
is
to
just
come.
for like the reserve.
I
Yeah.
just had a little bit to eat, then went straight back to bed.
Okay.
He's like, once the food's there, he's just gobbled it down. Like he clearly hasn't eaten in days. He's trying to hide it. He's like, oh. There's more food to be had in the next couple of days. I can help with that. Trust in me.
Sure. As long as you're quiet. We don't
I can
particularly
be the most
want to.
quiet.
We don't particularly
help
want
out.
to alert anything around us.
Yes, I can be the most quiet.
So
Time
you
for
three,
sneaky sneaks.
you three sneaky sneaks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Sneaky sneaks.
Okay.
Watch me roll in that one
Stealth,
right
Stealth?
now.
stealth check. Yep, for all three of you, please.
All right.
23.
Nice.
Watch me fuck this up.
Nice.
19.
Nice.
Can change my name.
You guys are alright. You guys are all like I don't know, fucking 5 rogues. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I
These
have
guys,
expertise in stealth.
Easily.
Same.
He's go through. You don't disturb any of like the. This is a pretty like another ominous scene, especially to you, McKean. Deja vu hits you as you skirt away from another pile of just crows that are just sitting there. But you don't disturb them. Go up to the tree and you can collect. You can shave the tree bald for all the palm leaves you need, and you can eventually use that as wrapping to cook the rest of the boar. Easily enough. You don't need to make any more checks with that because I know the ridiculous modifier in the cooking. Funnily enough, you're the only one qualified to do this, so you do have to stay up a little bit longer than the rest. You do take 1 point of exhaustion for the next day. However, you have secured your party 5 days worth of food.
Yay!
You a
That's
gem.
5 more days than I've had for the last 5 days.
I like it.
That doesn't add up, right? But alright.
Yeah.
That's
the point.
As
What does exhaustion do?
the first
First point's not too bad.
yeah. You know what? I forgot my show.
Hey, Bobby, can you remember your exhaustion points?
Oh, I had 4 at one point, I think. 3 or 4.
4.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
Anyway, that would count as your like second watch as you 3 are there. So Paige, make a perception check with disadvantage, and Bravati and McKean, perception checks.
Here we go again.
7.
Yeah.
Oof.
The natural
Yep.
one, yeah. McKean, you're also looking at the food.
Tasty
Bravati, you're also looking at
nothing.
the food.
God damn.
As everyone's looking
I'm
at the
hungry,
food.
alright?
You guys hear rustling. Something not very stealthy walked by. But you hear it too late. It's already gone. Perhaps there was another chance to get even more food.
More food.
Or maybe there was a predator. It was hard to tell. But it passes by.
God damn it.
Eventually, the morning comes along. The
Minecraft style.
Yep. Yeah. The morning comes along. The world's during this time the world's 2 moons were both in view. And in the nighttime sky, and somewhat during the daytime. Levis, you're the only one that would notice this. The smaller of the moons, stock. It seems to be picking up speed across the sky. And it's just zooming across the sky, and it goes out of view.
Okay then.
That was weird.
I'm still trying not to sleep.
Yeah. That one. So,
Yeah, that one.
as you guys welcome aboard your new teammates and prepare to push the cart on forward with the help of Bravati? Question mark?
I guess.
Wait.
He'll do it, but like start flexing and doing it, and then look around to make sure that everyone's.
He has like
noticing how good he
a gun, a card, some knives to him. Pull.
is. Right, he starts pulling the cart with one hand and then flexing with the other.
Yeah. This guy is pretty darn strong, even with how lean he seems. The hairless, spined dragonborn pushes the cart along and leads as you guys give me your marching order here. You will?
Am I on? I am on. Sweet.
Are you on the front, of course?
Bobby, please make a circle. What can
Yeah,
I do?
I'll be at the
Or
very
le-
front.
Or at least something round. Like, this is acceptable. This is not. So it's my eyes.
Oh, actually, well,
Not my thing. How do you do that?
if you choose to be here and
I'll
that's
make it
where
for you, hold
you're
on.
riding the cart with Frest's
okay.
body in it. Okay, Nemesis.
She definitely will be.
She's like secretly cutting his legs off.
How many people do you
No.
see pull it?
I think that's one thing she wouldn't do to Frisk. I
Lo
don't
and
think
behold,
she's...
actually does do it.
She wants to keep a souvenir.
No, I don't think it's sunk in that he's actually dead.
How many people
Bobby, what
need a
color
pool?
circle do
Hey,
you want?
Nemesis, yeah. Man, Frisk is sleeping a long time. He must be really hurt.
I might go over
Gotta
there.
get him to a doctor.
Yep.
Yeah, the doctor of the party, Fresk. Get him to Fresk. Of course.
That's not Bravati's.
No.
Anyway, apparently, as Bobby trails behind.
No, sorry. There.
Oh, wow! You guys really want to bunch up together. Look at that fireball. No,
There.
I'm kidding. Oh. Jeez. As Inigo and Levis walk beside Bravati, you guys would follow the trail once more, and the footsteps. The steps that you're following, the trail. The dirt trail itself, as well as the horde trail. You're just unnerved by it, Bravati.
Yeah.
You didn't really realize it in the first 30 minutes, but then you get bored enough to where you're just looking around, still pulling the cart in one hand, no problem. Like, this guy's light. Probably wasn't even that strong. No wonder he died. Anyway, you're looking through and following the trail.
Yeah.
That is just a lot of zombies you're following. Is this a good idea?
It's like, right, guys, so many zombies up there. Are you sure this is the way to your boat? You may go around another way, a bit quicker, less zombies, maybe.
That's where our boat is.
Do you know why they go this way? No? Ah, perfect. My information will come to use. You have seen the big ones, the agitators, I was calling them. Big zombie, taller than the
fat
tree.
one.
Yeah, we've seen
Taller than the
them.
trees. Lots of num mouths over the sides. They're bad. They're the baddies. You don't want them. All the little shitty zombies, they go around the big one. So if we can get the big one to go a different way somehow, then we'll have a clear path. What do you think?
Guys?
He's not here.
I didn't. What?
Fuck off, dude, I hate you. That was so bad.
Levis, you're not feeling too good. And you start to fall behind from the party.
Oh, old man is too slow. How you have him on your...
Oh. You are still poisoned. You're at half speed now, but you don't have an exhaustion point.
Wait, my friend, Mr. Oldman. The other thing I found out, did you get bitten or do you only get scratched?
It was a bite.
Oh, okay, that's bad. That's pretty bad. I cannot help you there. We need someone of the holy, the holy faith. Do you have any of those around you? You seem
That's
like a
what he
pretty
is.
spread out. Oh, that did not do him very well.
No.
That okay. Well, I had many of the healer in my band to start with, but they unfortunately took the same fate. So I don't want to say it, but it's not looking good for you, my friend.
Levis, do you wanna jump on the car?
I mean, if I do want to keep up, I kind of have to.
Alright. Hop on, buddy boy.
Make sure you are keeping this man awake. Do not let him sleep.
Yeah, Nemesis, keep him awake.
Nemesis, keep him awake.
I'll slap
Stab
him.
his
Every
legs or
time he
something.
goes to sleep.
Just play with his legs
If
a
he
little.
starts to fall asleep, I'll slap him.
No, stab him. Just poke him in the
No,
leg.
don't
Cut his
stab
legs off.
him.
Who needs him?
Don't
Yeah,
encourage her, guys.
Don't use your big sword. Here, use this dagger.
Ah,
Okay,
Swear to
sounds good.
Christ, if anybody stabs me, I'm going
don't
to shoot
stab
them.
him. Do not stab him.
So this would be my first time meeting Juhani, right? Because he's actually awake now.
Yep.
Like, oh, hello, my friend. I don't believe I've had the pleasure yet. Ravadi. He like holds out his hand that he's not carrying the cart with to shake his hand. But it's like weird because he's like doing it backwards because he's like pulling the cart forwards, but like got his hand behind his head, hoping that it'll reach.
Yeah, he's strong enough to do that.
Juhani's just really quiet, and he'll go and shake it, and then just drift back towards the back of the cart.
Right. Big lot for a conversation this one. Good. Anyways, what do we think? We need to draw the big away so we can get to your boat easily. Somehow you can think of.
It's a good idea.
So I
Have you had
no
practice doing
idea.
this?
Yes, but
Excellent.
not on purpose.
Oh well, we all learn some way.
We normally send the smallest to run that way, and then see if they follow. If not, we send bit bigger till we get to the biggest. Normally they go for the biggest one, so I do not know why we don't send the biggest first. It is not my idea.
That sounds
then-
good. We'll send the biggest first.
No. The biggest goes last in the plan, like I just said. You were not
No,
listening
but-
to me, my friend. I'll start over. Okay, so like repeats
But
the
it
whole
sounds
sentence.
like
I
the
am-
biggest gets followed, so we'll send the biggest to save time. Good plan.
Right. Who is the biggest? He looks around.
Funnily enough, not tallest, but you seem to be the sort of biggest here.
I think I'm the tallest too.
Oh,
How
are you?
tall are you?
6'4".
No, I'm taller.
Same height as.
Paige is taller.
Oh wow. So you're
No.
the biggest, madam.
No,
You go this
I
way.
think I'm the same height as you. I'm 6'4". I think. Let me have a look.
He goes. He's like, okay, we'll measure, and whoever is the biggest will go. And he goes like over and stands next to her, like stops the cart for a minute. Goes over and stands next to her, and he's gonna like try and hide that he's like buckling his knees a little bit. Can I roll something for that?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Perception.
Performance.
Good idea. Performance or stealth? Up to you.
It's all worth the same to me.
Stealth? 21. Only Levis sees, I believe, right?
Can Levis see with that much exhaustion? His eyes even open?
Oh, good point. And whenever you have disadvantage, your passive perception goes by -5. I learned that rule recently, by the way.
Yeah.
Huh.
It still is 11. Passive 11.
The passive 11? I see. Oh, no, it wasn't that big to begin with anyway.
It's
Yeah.
only passive 16.
Oh, I see.
You're gonna say we're only low level. Like.
Can I try
Yeah.
and like stab him so that he jumps?
Just
You
poke
pinch his
him.
butt.
Stab him
Sleight of
with your
hand.
dagger, or what's happening?
With like sleight of hand, like just like
Cause him to
like,
flinch and stop him
yeah,
from
cause him
buckling.
to yeah.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
You couldn't
Uh,
notice that I was buckling. Okay. Yeah.
No, but she notices that you're taller, that you're shorter, so she's like, "Oh, you need to get him taller."
She doesn't have to notice that you're taller. She just wants to make it seem that you're taller. And with the perk anyway, Bravadi, you like buckle and you just jump up a little bit, but you maintain your buckle. You guys seem
Like-
about the same height.
Scissors, paper, rock,
She
go.
stabbed me! Where's your friend, Madame Page?
I didn't do anything.
You cannot lie to me, Madame. Don't worry. I invented that as the oldest trick in the book. The old sneaky stabby is what I like to call it.
Sneaky
No,
stabby.
it's the stabby sneak.
Oh,
Well,
you
this-
call it the stabby sneaky in this part. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Regional
Oh.
difference. Regional dialect.
We are the same height, by the way.
Yeah. That's why it's buckling. Right. Can we perhaps think of a different way to draw them? Do we know of any other
Battle. First to draw blood.
Who weighs the most?
And he goes like properly serious when he does mention that.
When he mentions that, yeah.
It's like
Yeah, we
so
all draw our
nonchalant, but
weapons.
like dead serious. It's like, yeah, so just first blood, go.
Yeah, we all like
What is
space out, draw our weapons.
Battle Royale.
I don't think it's a good idea to draw blood right now.
Yes, they may be
Fine.
able to smell. I think. I don't know.
Fine.
I don't know that.
Lowest card has to be the bait. I fan out a deck of cards.
I do not touch the cards. They are from the peasant folk.
Now these are really
Excuse
fancy
me?
cards. These
Like,
are really
looks at
nice
them.
cards.
Are they fancy cards?
Yeah,
Compared to what
are
it
you?
used to?
Are
They
you?
are actually like fairly well made, and they look simple. But you notice good workmanship where it's like
Right. Nice set of cards, but definitely not my game. Do you have the dragon dice?
No.
No.
What kind of part does not have the dragon dice? He says.
Do you
not
have
having the
dragon dice?
Yes, I had to throw them at the zombies.
So you don't have dragon
Times
dice?
were tough, my
Shut
friend. But that's the
Well-
only way I gamble.
It's not gambling. It's just
Trust. How
drawing
about
a
this?
card.
Can I like do some kind of check to like look around, sniff around for some like what kind of wildlife is around?
perception or nature.
Yeah, okay.
Nature will involve you having to go to the tree line.
No, perception sounds good to me.
17. I mean,
like you know what I'm looking for, right?
no. What are you looking for?
Okay. No. Different wildlife.
Just different wildlife? Or...
I have an
Um,
idea of what I think he's planning.
Yeah.
there is.
Are you thinking Divinity Original Sins Pig on Fire?
That's not what I was thinking, but now I'm 100% thinking that.
I mean, I now know what he was thinking.
Yeah.
Well, like that is so out of. No, there is no pool of oil, and no pig on fire is gonna run into a pool of oil. So,
Why not? He had a ball before. We're just gonna find another one.
That's a good point, but there's no pool of oil here.
It's alright. I'm a wizard, dude. What are you doing?
Oh.
Oh, you'd
I
have
see.
grease? Grease
I
is
believe
the
he
best.
does.
spell.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Besides the point, there is no pig on fire. However, there's a squirrel and a rabbit there.
Useless.
Could we possibly make like a projectile, a silent projectile that sets something on fire to distract?
Ah, yes, I've got one here, and he like pulls out
Like a
this
playing
really
card
shoddily made
that
spear.
is on fire.
It's like,
I was thinking more along the lines of flaming arrows.
ooh, I like
Or a
this.
card that's on fire.
I've not seen a flaming arrow since the siege on Altaro many years ago.
Well,
Funny people they were.
I could possibly make a flaming arrow. I've got a flask.
Or I could use my card that's on fire.
How far can you throw
You're
your
like
card?
holding it on fire.
How far can you throw your card? Seriously.
Like 60-ish feet.
I
Give or
can
take.
shoot an arrow, albeit not very accurately, over 300 feet.
Yeah, it's not that far away though.
You know, funny
How
enough, I
far
would be
away is
helpful here.
the zombie horde? Can we see like the tall guy peeking over the top?
No. You cannot see the whole. You do have to travel quite a bit now. Towards.
You know, funnily enough, I would be very helpful here with my tinker's tools, but you know, disadvantage.
Yeah. Is there like, well, I've picked up the cart and continued walking. Like I only
and
stopped to
continue
measure.
walking. Yeah.
But-
It's at around late afternoon that you'd catch up, but you wouldn't see what you were talking about before. You'd only hear them in the distance, and there is a lot of zombies to be heard. The trail itself has, the dust trail. So the horde seems to be picking up speed. They seem to be power walking at the most.
Power walking. Like ladies in their 50s on a morning stroll?
Yeah. 100%.
Hips
Around that
wiggling?
speed, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, hips wiggling.
Jane Fonda in the
No,
background.
no hips.
Look where-
No Jane Fonda.
If the hips wiggle too much, they will just look. Yeah. Anyway.
Exactly, that's what I'm
So we
hoping
need some
for.
music to get their hips wiggling.
No.
Like
it's
samba.
Exactly. Anyway, you can see it used to be Levis, you can see this, but no, Levis cannot see this anymore. As he's just like every now and then he's like about to nod to sleep. Nemesis like kind of like
Cuts his leg off.
No, slaps him.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
And Levis, it's it's not like the hurtiest of slaps. It's like a pretty well. It's a nice slap to keep you awake. You're like, but that only happens rarely. Your elven trance has like really helped out. You don't even like really need to sleep, like in general, but you're just like tired from everything that's just happened here. You just can't help but like nod off into the trance and perhaps even sleep. Yeah, Nemesis is keeping that check on you.
Yep.
And as you guys are traveling through the trail, yeah, you can now see like the dust cloud in the distance. You've traveled like for the better part of the day now, and it's going to nighttime. And you guys do notice, you guys do hear and notice seagulls around the vicinity. You guys are near the beaches, and it's only the ship itself and the camp was ways off the trail, the beginning trail, but it's only a matter of time before the horde will like wander about and hit the ship. So right now you guys can take a detour, but it does involve taking the cart through the forests and risking some detection from the zombies.
Or we abandon the car and just
We
run
just
back
leave
to
the
the
body
ship
here.
and leave.
Like seriously, we're jeopardizing our own lives. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Could-
yes, he helped us, he saved him, etc. We'll
He
forever
wouldn't want
not
us
forget
to
him,
die.
etc. And
Yeah.
if we die, then it's for
It's
nothing.
for nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
We
wouldn't
could
want us
always-
to die because of his body.
We could always just take a piece of him, and when we can get the money together, resurrect him.
Yes,
You wanna
excellent.
hack
Cut off his
apart
legs.
his
Go.
body.
It can be
Go,
any
Nemesis.
piece of him. It could be
Well,
his
she has the
ear.
things for legs. She likes cutting things.
Go
Just let her do a
Nemesis,
thing.
take the legs.
It could even just be his hair.
This is blasphemous talk, Nemesis. He's clearly and then you realize, yeah, he hasn't been waking up for a while. Maybe he is dead.
Okay, Nemesis stands up, pulls out her scissors, and goes, "Okay, who the fuck killed him? Where are they? Tell me."
It was you. You're under a trance.
About 7 miles that way.
We have to get to the boat.
Yeah. See.
There were so
as you
many
pointed what
zombies
direction
that
you
I
think
don't
the
know
boat is.
specifically want one, but zombies in general.
Okay, I got it. Nemesis is
Just
just
put
chase
zombies
after
on your
them.
list and you'll be fine.
No,
You're on a-
Nemesis is
Oh.
not to chase after
No,
them.
if she tries to run, we like point her in the direction of what we think the boat is, and we say, head that way. That's where they are. So she
Yeah.
runs to the boat.
Yeah.
Do you run Nemesis towards the zombies? Quote unquote zombies?
Yeah, sure.
You run and then you remember. Wait, who's gonna watch over Fresk's body?
God damn it, they might hurt him. Back around I go.
Okay.
How long was she away from the cart?
Around 10 seconds.
Not long enough to take part of his body.
All we need is some of his hair. That'd work.
In that 10 seconds, Clyde, can I cast invisibility on his body so when she comes back he's gone?
It doesn't work. I think invisibility is just on living things.
Ah.
That's cool though. Wow. Let me double check.
Clyde's like, I like this.
I like this. A creature. Yeah, a creature.
Doesn't
They
it
say
just
he's
have to
not
be
a
willing, and if
creature.
it's dead, it's already, like, it can't choose?
Oh god,
fails
no,
all-
not that again.
It fails
A
all
dead thing is
rolls.
an object, sadly. He can't turn an object.
Oh.
Are you
So-
objectifying him, Clyde?
I am because he's dead.
How about if I just dimension door and throw him through?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Can
Going to
I?
the ship.
So, to lead the zombies away, could we just, like, tie a bell on a small animal and just let the little guy run away?
The best idea I've heard so far. What the fuck?
Mhm.
I
What do you
mean, I
mean?
have
That's
a
the same as
bell.
my flaming pig idea.
What the
Except
fuck?
it's not on fire, so it's less impressive.
Yeah,
Well, we could like light a massive fire where we are and run through the forest and hope they go back there instead to the ship.
Inigo's just craving like bacon after he's like.
Yeah, like we can just light
I'm
all the
just
shrubbery
craving
around us
battle
on
because
fire.
you know I've missed out on a couple.
Yeah, but we can like light the area around us on fire. Hope that gets the attention of the zombies, and then we head towards the ship through the forest.
Oh shit.
We just have to outrun the fire.
We don't burn everything down in the meantime, I guess.
Oh, God. I have string to help with the bell idea.
But the fire.
Do we actually have a bell though? That's the question.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nemesis has got a bell.
Ooh.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Yep.
Where the? You know, I'm not gonna question the
Don't
Ding
question her
dong
motives.
idea.
Oh
It's,
wait, you were part. Yeah, okay,
it's-
background, and you're part of the circus. Why wouldn't you have
Yep.
a bell?
Exactly.
I did have a bell. Someone
Hell, I
broke
think you would
it.
first cut a bell, but you know what? We'll go there.
Yeah, it helped him so much.
But yeah, make a perception check for a small animal. To those looking, it doesn't have to be Nemesis.
Okay, I'm gonna go looking.
Oh,
Okay,
hell.
Trevor.
I can't see anything.
Nope.
No, let's
There we
just all
go,
look for the
McQueen.
sake of it.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. McKean
8.
is the first to find it. As immediately he shoots up and he goes, he's just told, yeah, this poor rabbit is just like being held by him, like this about to be sacrificed rabbit. There's you guys put the bell around the rabbit. And,
Before we let the rabbit go, what are
Yeah.
we doing with the body? Because as soon as we let this rabbit go, we should not go near it, like run the opposite direction.
Nemesis, all we need is a piece of his body.
change my music.
This
While they're
This dragon
discussing
can
looking,
carry
I'll cut
him,
off
right?
a toe. I'll cut off a
Pardon?
toe.
this dragon can carry him, right?
You cut off.
Not the whole thing.
Not all of him. Like I said, all we need is a piece. I'm sure he can be brought back with just a piece.
He was really proud of his muscles, maybe his arms. Or an arm.
Doesn't have to be a big piece either.
Yeah, fingernail.
It needs to be somewhat sizable.
Mm.
I'll
Like
allow
finger.
like I'll allow like a hand, maybe a finger.
Oh.
Okay, as long as we can come back to bury him, then
Well, let's quickly bury him now. Quick, dig a little hole.
Bruh, I got 2 points of exhaustion. The fuck you mean?
Nah, I meant the big, strong dragon dude.
We could set him on fire instead. And give him
Viking
sort of a
funeral.
burial.
Now who's using the fire for their
Yeah,
ideas?
I know. A funeral pyre.
Cast fireball.
I don't
On the
have
cart.
fireball.
You know what? I would use it that was spelled just for that.
That's
Yeah.
a hell of a fire. Yeah.
but if we set him on fire, won't those zombies come running?
That's
Probably.
why we do it
Exactly.
when we. Or I could shoot it with an arrow. A flaming arrow as
Sorry
we
guys,
run.
Pravati was so hungry that I had to go and get food IRL.
You want to kill him more?
It won't kill him more, but it's a funeral pyre. It'll set the cart on fire if we have it set up. right.
Actually, does anyone know if his religion allowed what sort of burial?
Will allow
like,
the
is there-
resurrection.
We have
Yeah.
no idea.
He never specified it.
No.
He seems like a Viking
Yeah.
funeral sort of dude.
Why did I go to heaven? I didn't have that little.
You're not sure.
He didn't.
Yeah. No. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Well, the only question you need to ask is, do you see Vox?
Nah.
Does he have
Vox
any?
somewhere else.
Okay, no, you're not that
You
special
meet
then.
Tobias. Do you meet Tobias?
You're in hell.
He most
You're in hell.
likely would meet Tobias.
Oh.
No, surely wouldn't go to hard.
Nah, you'd be in limbo.
No, Tobias is.
No, that's where
Well,
Vox is.
you'd be in some
Oh, he's
realm
doing
of
limbo? Fun.
some realm of
Sounds
light,
fun.
but not, not fully heaven.
Does
Yeah,
he
he's at a
have
party
anything
going
on his
limbo.
body, like any sign, any like symbols?
A good question though, guys. That's some nice thinking, unexpectedly. Make
Thanks,
an
Clyde.
investigation check on
I'll
the.
check.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
mean, yeah,
help
you guys are
or
usually like stone cold, you know.
Oh, the first time in
can I do
Um,
an
Let's just go
investigation as well?
Inigo, funnily enough, Inigo would have the best chance of knowing if you find his symbol, which would be easily enough. Inigo, make a history check.
Clive, while they're talking about religion and burials and stuff, I'm heading in the direction we think the ship is.
Oh,
You think the
nice.
ship just directly there? Oh, holy shit, nice.
Like through
Because
the
you do have
forest.
to like just sort of curve around to avoid the horde and then go towards the ship afterwards.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm gonna do.
Alright, guys, so I found out he likes to be burned a lot. Nah.
Let me. Yeah,
Likes to be
let me
pitched.
let me look through his backstory real quick just to double check.
the shield god guy.
It's Helm, right?
Yes. He had a little necklace on him that had a little shield on it.
It's a god of protection, Inigo. You're not too familiar with it since it's a minor god, but you get the sense that whatever burial you give him, whatever sort of like finality send off, would actually just work, because he is the guy. You guys are the ones he has protected.
Light him on fire.
Those being protected by him have the right to send them off however you.
So a funeral pyre would work.
Yes, and I pass this information on, and we go.
And
We'll get it.
you guys, as
we'll,
soon as you guys are doing that,
yeah.
just Bobby walks off towards like the thing. Slowly though, he's like just disappears into the tree line.
And we could use the part of be it respect and all and honor to the dead. This would maybe something the big zombie men will be interested. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, two birds with one stone here. Say what I'm saying.
Sure.
That's the,
I'm okay with it.
the common.
Just
thought.
have to ask her. I point to Nemesis.
My God, no, I'm sure someone who has already made her acquaintance would be much better to bring this up to her. Just like you, sir. Like, why standing there? It's like,
Oh
seem
no,
to
I've
be
only.
friendly.
I don't know these people. I'm just here.
Okay, and how about you, ma'am? You seem to get along well with this one. You like to Paige. So maybe you could bring this up to Madame Nemesis for the time being.
Maybe.
It
How is
seems that-
Nemesis looking at the moment?
Confused. Doesn't not change.
I think we'll have to, or at least I'll have to explain what's happening.
Okay, maybe if we can find a good spot to a point where they would come here and we could go somewhere else. But I feel like we are too far behind them now for them to turn completely around. If we can get to a point maybe next to them, perhaps we could make it. Where did this smaller one go? Like looks around. He like counts the amount of small people around him and realizes there's one less than usual.
You can still see Bobby, but yeah, he's just like walking towards like the ship at the moment. He's just like, yeah.
He like looks to Paige. He's like, wait, are we still being the sneaky sneak?
Yeah, we may have to.
But right now, of this very second, are we being the sneaky sneak?
Do you think we're far enough away from them that they can't hear us?
One way to find out. And he goes, little one, what are you doing all the way over there?
Oh no.
Bobby, you like stop instinctively and just cringe, go, oh, and you guys all look towards the horde. They're pretty far.
Damn.
Come back, our friend. You live without us.
Can you not yell, please?
Oh. And he like tries to whisper really loudly, forgetting that we won't hear him from far away. He's like, my friend, come back here.
Little one.
Wait, never mind.
How about we try and catch up with Bobby and sort our plan out on?
All right, over time. Got it. And he like flexes, grabs the cart, and then just starts running.
Oh my god. What I mean, but okay.
And you eventually drag the cart along with you guys towards the forest. Anyway,
Have
it
we,
is like
what's happening with this bunny?
a rough journey. You guys are just clutching. The king's just like clutching it by the neck, still like, still waiting on like. I don't know what to do with the bunny.
I'm just like, what the hell's going on
Yeah, the
here?
bunny's like, oh god, it's my time is up. I'm gonna be eaten.
I try and explain as we're running to Nemesis what's going on, what we need to do.
Eventually, you guys. No, actually, it's pretty hard to catch up to Bobby, but eventually you can like flag him down as Bobby. They seem to be on the right mind this time, ish. I guess according to you, and they've like sort of like started following you. And as you guys are now like with deep within the tree line, you're not sure if there are like zombies scattered about this place due to your proximity with the horde, but you're also like, you know, hidden enough so that even if you do sort of like shout now, at least only like a little bit of them would come. That's what you hope. So, what are you guys doing?
As they catch up to me, I'm like, shh, horde might be near. And I just keep like walking.
My friend, I believe they're still too far away. So,
Yeah, every time you talk in that voice now, Drizzle, all I can think of is like the Monty Python skit where he's yelling
Yeah.
it from the top of the castle.
yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, so fucking good.
Nailed it. Yeah. As you guys are walking and talking, you're actually
Melded
just
European. You're like,
instead
"Oh."
of like talking about like what are you doing with the Fresk's body, you're still dragging it along with you.
It's like,
So,
Miss Page, did you bring it up with Madame Nemesis?
Yes, of course I did.
Did she react?
Oh, I see that we have the body. I'm like, I thought you guys ditched that already.
Not yet. We will do though. Well,
Miss
not
Nemesis,
ditch it.
Do you believe
Well,
our friend
sorry,
here should have
send
a
him
proper
off.
send-off?
Respectfully. I thought we
Miss
were done with
Nemesis?
it.
What?
Miss Nemesis, do you believe your friend here should have the
That's
proper
Bobby.
send-off for his kind?
Yeah, sure.
We need to take a piece of him first.
I
Remember?
already done it.
The head.
And Levis pulls out the toe.
pulls out a Fresk toe. Put that in your
Okay.
inventory, by the way.
Huge. It's the size of his head.
No.
That's
my
to try
head,
and
yeah.
bring him back, remember?
Yeah, that's a weird special toe that was massive.
It was a disorder. He didn't like talking about
Okay.
it very much.
Now we need to figure out where to set this funeral pyre.
About right here, and let's keep going.
But we're going to use the funeral as a way to get the horde away from where we need to
Yeah,
go.
so here, and we will leave here.
But they will not turn around purely for the small fire, I do not believe.
Oh no,
Or
he's
make
got
it
a
a big
point.
fire.
You guys are in the forest right now.
It's not going to
So
be a
let's make-
small fire if we do it here.
Let's make it if we're in a forest.
You're right, he just doesn't understand that fire spreads. Like
okay.
the treehouse
Um,
was just like not a
Yeah,
one-off.
No,
It still
no.
wasn't.
It's not. If we set the funeral pyre here, it will not be small.
Okay, whatever you say, madame. As long
Just
as we
think
can
of it.
get-
And she looks to Nemesis and she says, "Just think of it as his final way of protecting him."
Okay. Nemesis is just gonna turn to Bobby and just go, "So what's this about touching him?"
No, I said let's give him a appropriate send off and let's go because he would not want us to hang around here and die.
Of course she did.
Okay.
Those are my exact words.
Grandpa, you need to get going first while we set this up.
Yeah, I also have small legs, so I'm still going.
I'll be like, Nemesis, take him with you.
Yeah, you don't need to see this.
Okay then. Okay, old man, let's go.
Okay.
And with that, one less person to call you Gramps. Gramps. as you guys prepare the proper a proper looking funeral pyre, not just a cart. You get a bunch of the foliage around.
I've got a vial of oil as well.
Oh, nice. Did you pour the
What
vial
type?
of oil?
Olive oil, coconut oil, extra
Yes.
virgin,
No,
Motor oil.
flame.
sesame.
Make a really nice smelling fire.
Unleaded.
It's
Hey, it'll
clay
attract
fire.
zombies.
There's a
Uh,
pint of oil in it. It's designed for fire. It's
Are you making like a stir fry?
no, not that
Deep
sort of
frying?
I'm
Come on,
not going to
man.
cook with this oil.
Okay,
Okay.
you get like some nearby branches around, and actually like just help disassemble the cart to like lay up on the tree, lay Fresk's body there. But as mangled as it is, you try and set him up just about right, and with enough like wood underneath him, as well as like the foliage. You guys take around 2 minutes. Bobby, Levis, and Nemesis are already like well way ahead. So you three, since you're like the tiny folk, and you're also like pretty nimble, you're fine. You don't need to roll a stealth check, and you're also moving in a small group. You guys, how do you set it on fire?
I have a tinderbox and I have my oil.
If
Fire.
you think that might be a bit too close, if you want a running head start, I should be able to create a spot from far away.
Johnny's still there.
We do have I do have a bow and arrow that I can also like
I
soak a
could
little bit in
also
the oil.
just, and he like sort of makes himself sneeze a little, and a couple of sparks come out of his nose. He's like, you know,
That
still
works
a
too.
Dragon thing.
Yep,
Big
that works
dragon
too.
thing.
I
I
douse all the wood
sarcastically
in
just
oil.
like, I'm just a wizard, guys. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. The wizard just totally doesn't have fireball.
That's okay.
Contemplating, and the wizard's like in the back, like, what the fuck are they doing?
I'm just like
I-
snapping my fingers like with flames coming out. Like, yeah, sure, just whatever you want.
I douse the wood around Frisk in oil
Okay,
until there's none. Just
so who's lighting it up? And is there any last words before we go?
I didn't find anything on his body, like any like necklace.
Oh no, you did. That's
I
what
did?
helped. Yeah, that's what Inigo.
okay, cool.
That's what helped Inigo.
I would have taken it.
Okay. You would have taken it? Yeah, that's fine.
I would have fought him
Did I,
for
did I neglect to mention that? My bad. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. Yeah.
Yeah, you had the silver
The
amulet.
holy symbol. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I actually
also-
found it on the sword.
For everyone's looting pleasure, he also had a shield,
Got the
a
sword.
gold ring with a smiley face on it, a disguise kit they didn't use, some bongo drums. Oh, he's one singular peanut. Please tell me you grabbed. And
McKean would have grabbed your most important. Is Callum
like-
still here?
So the
I
peanut.
haven't
Mostly the
heard from
peanut.
him in a while.
he also had the contract for the.
I'm here, guys,
for
sorry.
the
You
Joker
mean the
guy.
ring
No,
and the
that's fine,
peanut?
that's fine. You can be quiet.
Was the did the contract from the Joker guy like disappear when he died?
What contract?
With the
Wait a
merchant.
minute. He lost his
Gaslighting.
soul. The merchant owns him now.
Nice. Now McKean just walks over to him and goes, Shula
Yeah, I mean-
Asravan,
Why didn't you?
the name.
Why did you think I just said nothing when you said, "Am I in heaven"?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that thing existed because it gave me no benefit.
And Don's pointed it out. He's like, you guys made the worst decision ever.
I mean, the month's about to end, you know.
Sucks for you guys.
He was gonna get
I
his armor back apparently, but no.
I go, yeah, let's get away from him and then you can set him on fire. And I grab Jahani's hand and run, pulling him with me.
As you guys, notice the gravity of the situation you're about to unfold. As you guys all begin to run. When Inigo would be the last there, but he can be ways away to set this on fire. It's fine. For the sake of it, go ahead and make a shoot firebolt for me, or however wish to put him on fire.
Level
Inigo?
6 fireball, I
thought-
think.
Oh yeah, sorry, what was that McKean?
Nah, all good.
Okay. So yeah.
Also, I did the investigation earlier for Harry and Barry. Would that have found anything for me, Clyde?
Oh okay. As you were walking through.
Yeah.
You do notice around here. You don't notice exactly their footsteps because they're pretty impossible but there are some more erratic, more spaced out footprints away from the horde and stuff, like away from the trail. And they seem to have like come from the direction of where you guys came. Looks like the
Righto.
crew.
Katya,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find them.
They're running towards the same like direction of the ship, except this time, these ones seem to be headed straight to where the horde currently is. Do you still wanna go right into the horde?
Half tempted to, eh? Don't tempt me with a
Do
good
it.
time.
Do
Do not tempt me with a good time.
But yeah,
Do
with the
it.
investigation check, since it was like that high, you get the sense these guys have, they're faster than the zombies, and they've already retreated to the ship, or
Okay.
they're dead in the middle of the forest here, or in the trail.
Yay. Okay.
It's either those.
Hey, I'm gonna hope for the best.
You go for the best. You
I have faith in me, boys.
okay? You have faith in your boys, so you follow the party.
Yep.
Okay. Inigo, would you do the honors of lighting up the firebolt for me,
Fireball? Okay.
or fireball?
Baby,
However
you're
grand you want to make it, I'll let you
firework.
decide.
Go on, let your guns burn.
Fireworks, I just press the dictation. Oh, wrong button.
It's like,
As you shoot across the sky.
Phew.
as
That is our like hymn for fresks.
that's like a 2+ or 3+ something. Jeez, that's low.
You don't know you're beautiful.
That's okay. 10 is the
Hello.
AC of wood anyway. So
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
you light the thing, and the oil helps to
Burning
spread,
ring
and
of
it
fire.
spreads very, very quickly. I guess the music changes, but I don't want to use the bot, so it's just the record. Yeah, whatever.
Down, down, down.
Um,
of fire.
And then all of you guys just instinctively pick up speed towards like the detour. And then
She's a runner, she's a
run?
track star.
direction of the
Naruto
horde.
run!
I'm gonna set you a challenge to not say she's a runner, she's a track star for the rest of the session. It's been
This is-
6 times already.
As
I'm having so much fun though.
as the zombies are running and are apparently tracking. No, I'm joking. As you guys hear now, as you guys all instinctively just pick up the pace, you hear the horde coming and descending from like where the trail was, as well as like some of them from the forest. Those of you
do we have a
that,
rough
that didn't
idea?
go ahead, could you all make either athletics check to outrun what is going to be like
Hold
the
up.
horde coming soon, or stealth check to just use the cover of the trees to dodge through them.
So
you can
Nemesis
use-
and Levis are
Or
looking
you can
me
use
up.
acrobatics
yeah.
to leap from tree to tree and avoid the horde entirely from the
12.
So this is everyone except myself, Nemesis, and
Nemesis
Levis.
and Levis, yes.
Can I just
Yeah.
grab the options one more time
Yeah,
again? Sorry.
do you want to like
Athletics,
drag them up with me,
acrobatics, or
or
stealth.
do they want to come up
Okay.
visually?
Don't die!
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
Oh, no.
Yikes.
That's one fail. Hang on.
Leave
the
me
big-
behind.
Did we get a short rest? Oh, yeah, we got a long rest. Fuck.
You got a long rest.
My
Yeah, okay, so the 3 that are safe are at the top. So all of you,
Oh,
Paige, okay, it's just Inigo. So make a check. Oh, excuse me.
yeah.
Superiority die just in case.
Okay.
Then you're fine.
Nice.
Alright.
27. Oh, I think you're
How's
right.
Garden here? Hello.
Got it.
He's probably busy.
Mm-hmm.
I think
You want me to roll for him?
McKean should be at the back of that
No,
group.
no, no, no. I won't roll for him.
I probably should be at the
I'll let
back
him
of that
roll
group.
as you guys the thing. Yeah. So
No, I'm thinking like here.
Paige and McKean actually fall behind. You guys
Yeah.
don't alert them, but you're now like you're dangerously in the nearby vicinity of a lot of them. They're in within eye shot actually. Thank God it's the cover of night and the canopies around here are thick. But what results in them like going towards like your direction now, and perhaps now there's the beginning danger of perhaps leading them towards this run of the detour and having them follow you towards the ship anyway. but most of them seem to be going for the pyre. You get a good view of this, McKean, since you were first.
Sorry, dealing with a kid. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's fine. Since you were the first one to like go across up on the tree, and you were you had the last look.
Right.
A whole bunch of them swarm Fresk's funeral pyre, and they put out the fire, no problem, and they seem to be tearing into something.
I'm honestly torn just between going like full rage and just jumping into him.
Yeah, it's
Character would do that.
it hurts,
It's so bad.
but it's Fresk's final act of saving you. Indirect or not. And then you fall from the tree. Ah!
Deuce.
Breaks his leg. What?
I mean, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but you know you only had a little bit of a shock. But that was enough for some of them to break off and like go towards you. Paige was just slow in general, and she catches up to you, McKean, in only realizing, wait, we're still around here? Shit. They need to catch up. Inigo, it's athletics, acrobatics, or stealth. So acrobatics is like across the treetop. You just choose that right away.
I think you're right.
Immediately, your inner monkey precedes you, and you just like climb up the trees, and you just go from treetop to treetop. Even if you were to come across some zombies, they're nothing. Just stepping across. He's a little bit ahead of ways ahead of you. Ahead of you guys.
I got 21 as well.
Oh no. Yeah, but that was like apparent. That was the easier option. The higher DC was acrobatics in general.
Okay. Cool.
So McKean, as you guys eventually like catch up to the slower bunch of the three, you guys actually reach the beachhead, and you can see the galleon in the distance and the camp that's being made there. Nothing's been disturbed yet. There are still like people on watch and stuff.
I would sprint towards them to warn them.
Okay, as you guys are prepared to do that, McKean and Paige, again a choice of athletics, acrobatics, or stealth. The funeral pyre seems to be distracting most of them. You have a bit more chances before.
I'll just hobble my way there, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I have short legs, so you'll be able to probably pretty much keep up with me.
We're basically almost the same speed. You're just like...
I'll give this a
No,
go.
I had 25 speed.
Acrobatics.
That's better, yeah.
McKean, what are you trying this time?
This is gonna be interesting.
As Paige, you're climbing a tree and like doing what you did, you're like about to warn her of the dangers of that, but then you realize maybe you just screwed up on you.
I think I just messed up. I'm gonna try again though.
Okay.
Just headbutt my way into a brick wall. Why not?
Here comes another fail.
29.
Nope.
I think you're alright.
He focuses this time, and this time he's both angry at what transpired, and then at himself, and then at the whole tree thing.
I'm just
It's as
pissed
if
in
he was like a
general.
barbarian, like Tarzan in the jungle, just rage climbing through the trees. He zooms on ahead, and eventually you guys also reach the beachhead. You guys move in time into the camp. The camp, it's the people at the borders like intercept you, and then realize, all right, we got more from the ones that were killed, being chased.
Have you guys seen Harry or Barry anywhere? Tell me right now.
And then a few of them shake their head. They're like, you don't know any Harry or Barry, friend.
Guys, we need to get off this beach now.
And we know what's up. And then they point to like the camp where Dista is there, clutching like an arm. It seems to be like torn and like just like mangled. His like entire left arm.
I go over and say hi and check on him.
Yeah, he seems to be alive.
My
As well
buddy.
as like the other crew that you recognize that ran with you, fought some zombies, and then broke off. A lot of them are being
I ask
tended
him if
to.
Harry and Barry is with him.
And he also says, he goes, nice to see you as well. Who are they again?
My two underlings.
The two that
The ones that looked after the halfling.
he points to like a tent, but you quickly like notice that's the tent where they're carrying like a bunch of like the deceased that were here.
I go there and check.
You go there and check, and there lies the turned feral but put down Harry and Barry lying there amongst a whole other host of like crew members that were also once feral.
I guess I don't have to pay them anymore.
Do I hear that?
No.
I do not know where you are in the camp. If I hear it, I'm gonna stab you. Simple.
But yeah,
I mean,
you do hear someone saying, "Excuse me, there, horns. I have more bodies to haul." There's just like this guy that's just like carrying like two bodies on him. Ugh, these are heavy.
Yeah, that's after I just started screaming.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I move out the way.
And he goes, whoa, okay. Everyone's lost a friend. Get it out of your system.
Bravati like looks up in awe at the ship. It's like, oh, they're way out of here.
Broke up.
I go up to the captain and ask what's the current plan now. If you don't mind me asking, just a bit curious in all honesty.
Did you go all the way up to the captain?
Yeah.
He's already at the ship's helm, like watching everything. Has a spyglass looking at the distance to where. Hello, yeah, welcome back. You accidentally left there.
I didn't accidentally leave.
Yeah. It's like, he's so distraught over Harry and Barry, he left IRL.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
But no.
Joining them in the
Who
afterlife.
wouldn't be? They were such good lads.
They were the boys.
But
My boys.
you'd be glad to know they were the ones who also took down a lot with them before they finally succumbed. Yeah, Captain
I
Magoom
just sit in
there.
my corner and just keep saying my boys.
Johanny will like go up to him and like just stand next to him, or like, yeah. He won't say anything, but
Grieve.
he knows.
You to like grieve in your own way to your closest friends. Levis, you go up to Captain Magoom, who's there like spying the beach head, like where clearly there is now a lot of zombies that have gathered on the beach, but like very, very far away. Even you can notice it, but you can only notice it now from like the height of the galleon. And as you tell him what plans, and he says, "We are waiting for any more survivors, but if they make any movements here," and he like puts the spyglass away, "we fire our broadside on them. Simple as that.
Fair enough.
We stand our ground and wait for the soldiers to make it here. We are not to leave anyone behind."
But I believe this is not the case for the previous expeditions your company has done here, correct?
Yeah.
Many have been left behind in the past. Why must this be different?
He just like looks at you. Because they are different captains than I. I was eventually hired because I am competent, because I am strong, and because my ship and my crew are strong. We stand our ground. We leave no one behind.
Do you have any holy people about?
Do not worry. If you are infected, our cook will see to it that you will meet swift death.
Oh hell.
I
Would
apologize.
rather him not die.
I
Sorry.
like the cut of your jib, my friend.
Sorry, did you not see me smile? Our
Very
cook
good.
can also
I
restrain.
know, but I was
Of
just about
course.
to say, oh shit, no. I thought he was out of his magical stuff that you guys have.
Oh no, he is most definitely perhaps exhausted of it. But it doesn't hurt to ask. Wait.
Yeah.
Alright.
Perhaps not.
Grandpa
He
needs
spent
help.
most of the day killing the ones that
Did he
told
kill Harry
me
and
that
Barry?
they were tough, but apparently they were not. Some of
I
these.
think
Did
Grandpa
he
needs
kill
help.
Harry and Barry?
What was that about Harry and Barry? Sorry, again.
Did he kill Harry and Barry?
Do you ask him?
Yes.
He shakes his head. And he says, some of the other crew members had to, because they turned in the midst of traveling to the camp.
Right up.
Where is he? I need to go speak with him though, just to see.
He points to like the middle of like the encampment up on the beachhead.
All right.
Yeah, it's on the sand. It's not like dangerously close to the tree line where you could get like swarmed. They know, they can see from a mile away what's coming.
Alright.
And then like he uses a spyglass to look at the tree line. Good. None of you were followed. You are perhaps the last to arrive.
We saw nobody else on our way here.
More losses.
Yes, we made the proper burial of one. I think they were very important to the people around me here. He
risked his life to save us.
So I've been told, yes, that. And
Very
I
much
believe
so.
one more time, even after death, he protected the body. Is that correct? And like looks
Yes.
around at everything.
Only if people stood next to him, though.
Yeah. What do you speak of? What kind of idiot would stand next to him? It's not about-
Yeah, it's just his thing.
Anyways, I'm gonna head over to the cook and see if he can help.
Yeah. The cook goes, oh great, you motherfuckers that messed it up for us. You're alive?
No, we're dead.
Well, no, we're the
do we
walking
look
undead
dead?
right now. Give it a shot.
He shoots you.
Yeah.
I think I have a better gun than
bygones,
him.
bygones. Water under the bridge. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really expect you guys to retreat into them anyway, so... Well, let me have a look at you. Don't worry, he's still got a spell slot left for Lesser Restoration.
Oh.
And he does
And
so,
he-
he goes...
He rolls
"At
too low,
least
he
you're not
misses your
some
bite."
Stupid like these fellas here that act all tough, and then just all of a sudden fucking turn. We've been hearing the howls of like one of those fucking zombies there before, and apparently it's been turning some of these people randomly, even though they haven't been bitten. So just keep
Is
an eye
that
out.
the big one with
hell.
many of the mouths?
Yeah. So if you've been bitten before and I just cured you, it doesn't really matter how much times I cure you. It like, I don't know, some shit about like, I don't know, it'll speak, it'll like spike up the disease in you. I don't know how the fuck that happens, but you know, just keep away from everyone else if you've been bitten.
It's fine. I keep my distance. I'm gonna go rest.
Yeah, isolation tents over there. He just points to like a whole like, and they're ways away, like not towards the zombies, but like away from the camp too.
Mm.
And then like there's like the ship has like its stronger crew members like guarding that point.
Providing you go. Oh, sorry, you go.
I'll just hop on my way over to that tent.
Radio go over to Nemesis. He'll put it down. They're like, the one we gave the funeral to. He was close to you, yes, Miss Nemesis.
That is correct, yeah.
I can sympathize with you on this. Many of my crew and my mates and all of those around me have been lost in this fight. It's never easy. And I understand how you are feeling. But you got to push forward for him, you know? He wouldn't want you to stop. Am I right?
That is true, but I will hunt down the one that killed him and kill him myself.
Ah, revenge only gets you so far, my friend. You know
The
how
queen
many I
agrees with the
killed.
revenge.
You know how many I killed that killed my friends and mates? It feels no better. It does not bring them back. As much as you want it to. Like, sort of like bows his head a little bit. Sort of lets him think about it and then walks away. Yeah.
I'm
Sad jealous.
gonna walk over to Nemesis and just be like, Look, if you really want to like respect him from dying, you should take up and be a paladin. Be like him.
Paladin say.
You really want her to smite people's legs off?
Jesus Christ.
No, I just want to see a multi-classing paladin rogue.
Rogue paladins are business, dude.
Do you want a psycho rogue paladin though?
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to be psycho regardless.
Oh my god.
Release the crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe I will
Possible
do
for her
that.
anyway. She's lacking those.
Damn it.
Crazy is crazy.
Yeah, so Bravado go up to the captain and be like, so, I'm sure you would be honored to have such a man as a Rexilion on your ship, correct? I have provided many efforts for the helping of the lands and the destroying of the zombie ferrets.
Are you talking
I'm
to the
sure.
captain?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure you would be honored to have me aboard, correct?
No honor, but you're welcome aboard. We
I'll
offer
take what I
refuge
can-
to those who seek refuge.
I'll take what I can get. So puts his hand out to shake his hand.
I look at him like, that was very
Take anything
honourable
you
of
can
you.
get, guys. It's been a
He just nods.
rough
He doesn't
week.
he doesn't shake the hand actually.
Okay, he keeps standing there.
Okay. He walks away and then he just
Is Never left
he
hand.
ignores the hand and he just looks through the spyglass and scouts.
He narrows his eyes at him and just decides to walk away.
Hmm.
He's like, so how many walks back over to him. Actually, he wasn't done talking. How many more do you expect to come? For how much longer will we be on the beach? Trust me, in my
I have
past
been told
experience,
2
the
days.
longer you wait, the worse it gets.
That is no matter. We can set sail. Should it prove too much. But we are to wait for the contingent of the dynasty troops that have passed through here. Oh, not passed through here. That have accompanied us. The general of theirs is a good friend of mine. I'm not leaving him behind. They'll also perhaps exterminate these things for us. They are more well equipped than us, and that is why they were put to assignments in dealing with the bigger villages and the actual city here in this island.
Okay. So for the meantime, we keep off any stragglers that come to here, and we wait for your friend.
He just nods.
I can do that. He walks back to his people he came here with.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually, you guys get your much safer long rest here. But
During the long rest, I'm gonna ask the captain that if anyone goes out to investigate or patrol or anything like that, I automatically put my hand up.
he just nods. We cannot risk any more scouts, but information is key. Only do so if you are able to fly.
Yep.
I just pass out.
Okay.
Get rid of that level of exhaustion.
As all of you guys get your rest once more, it'll eventually hit the period because the 2-day period, because these guys are pretty darn well equipped, and any stragglers that do come by, they are dealt with swiftly, quietly as well. No cannons go off into the forest to kill off any groups. But yeah, he just and yeah, he just the captain sets up a pretty like efficient sort of like system in the information gathering, the hunting for the game needed for the food here, as well as like proper rationing. He seems to be very well prepared for like these sort of like disasters, these sort of like types of events. And the crew seem to be all like listening to him, like all disciplined. There's no dissent, even with like the huge amount of people like dead, around 30 or so people dead, counting the people missing in action, the ones that weren't retrieved from the trail. And they seem to put their trust in their captain. Is there anything anyone would like to do in this period of 2 days of rest?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and attempt to commune with that sword again.
Oh, okay.
Now that I've bound it to me.
Alright. As you bound it to you, you meditate and you go through it, and you get into like a deep trance.
I'm gonna DM you something real quick.
Yep.
Mm.
You see darkness all around you as you successfully come into contact with whatever it is in the sword. The darkness looks familiar now. You can see like blurriness all around you, like some sort of like staticky, that like TV feeling, but like that old TV feeling, but like darkness, way darker. And it's odd. It's like the same sort of like coloration as the blade itself. And you hear suffer. Complete. Now conquer. And you're shunted out of it. You just like your eyes shoot up. And
So are we shooting up now? Jesus Christ, I thought we were keeping this PG.
tell him. You and Carl, what the fuck? Anyway.
I'm sorry. That was
It's,
Oh, you know us well
shoot
enough.
away.
Come on.
Fucking hell.
Hey, look, we're not all from the middle of bumfuck nowhere, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Do we get
leave me
a,
alone.
Yeah.
do we get like a
Fucking
bonus to
Queenslanders, am I
dexterity
right,
after
guys?
shooting up?
Yeah.
Or like...
Yeah, I want a bonus.
I want a strength and dexterity bonus after
This is
shooting
not
up.
good for my
No. Anyway, you shoot away from the meditation, and you find the sword to be back in your sheath, even though you're pretty sure you unsheathed it to meditate on it.
Righto. Creepy sword didn't really help me that much. And I'm gonna go over and just grieve about Harry and Barry again.
Okay,
My boys.
your boys.
I want to go and just like spend some time with Jahani and
Okay,
check up on him, make sure he's okay.
he's not okay. But
I know he's not, but
Yeah, Tahani will just he'll still be quiet, but like yeah, he'll follow Paige, just hang out with Paige, and just if she will just do normal shit, but
Yep.
he won't be too like active, I guess.
Yeah.
See?
yeah, I just want to try and cheer him up a bit. That's all. Even though it won't help.
On the third day.
Can I try and fix my gun?
Oh yes, sure can. I'm exhausted. Sorry.
Blows up in your hand.
Would I
Boom.
have done? Would that have worked? Fine.
What? I didn't look at it. Hang on.
That's right.
Clyde, also in the 2 days.
Yep.
Can I just go out myself and like just try and find like stragglers and like little groups to go and kill?
You
that'd
can,
be
and
really
you're probably
nice.
the best person equipped easily that can like blow up a bunch of them and then retreat easily as well. You don't get any XP from it because it's too easy of a work. It's fun. It's fun to blow
Okay.
stuff up. How much spell slots do you dedicate to them?
None.
Oh. How
Um,
Does that mean we just get to run in and cut them up? I could do
How
that.
am I killing them? With high AC and fire. Actually,
That's a bit risky. You sure you want to do that?
I don't know.
Because not many people will be running in with you.
Well, it depends on how many's there at once, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm up
But
for a fight.
you do get to investigate like alongside McKean and like a few other scouts and like see their behaviors. But yeah,
Actually, let me
you
check my
get
spell
the
slots.
sense, whatever the like tall zombie is, it seems to be controlling them, like keeping them in like a tight knit group. Bunches of them and groups of them are like always like orbiting like the bigger like larger like 1,000 group of them, and it's those like smaller groups that like break off and chase people, but they also at times they seem to retreat after chasing you a little bit.
What level am I? 7.
So just checking, Clyde. 2 days have passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll get to everyone one at a time with what they wanted. Oh, what payday. Alright, yeah. But yeah, Tinker's check, by the way, Levis.
Yes.
But yeah. You can safely
Oh, God.
burn zombies from the far. 10 is what you needed, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Gunslinger rules, yeah, 10.
Man, he needed 11.
Savage.
No. But you know, it's which gun was this? Actually, this is important.
The one that actually matters.
The shotgun or the
No,
normal gun?
the normal gun.
Oh, okay. It is 10. That one is 10.
Okay. I didn't
Okay,
use that one at all.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you misfired that really early, didn't you?
The shotgun?
That's what
No.
caused this whole thing.
No, the pistol.
Oh yeah, the pistol. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember.
So we were going to.
Yeah, 2 days have passed. Was there any other like any sort of like strategy you wanted to implement to perhaps like cut down the number there, Inigo, or did you just want to like firebolt for the heck of it? Because it would be safe enough to like firebolt and then run with the group, and then firebolt the rest that are retreat. Eventually, when they do.
God.
Did you do that?
What you were going to.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that did you just like want to run with the scouts and you know, just firebolt the few groups, the stragglers to death and stuff, or did you want to devise like a proper strategy to like cut them down properly?
Hack them
That's
into
what I
tiny
was doing. I
pieces.
forgot what I was doing. I like mind blanked.
Yeah.
Spell slots. Let me check.
Yeah. Do you want to dedicate? Yeah. Basically, do you want to dedicate spell slots or not?
Look, I will dedicate. I can dedicate 1 3 and 2 2s.
Okay. So perhaps like 1 firebolt and 2. Oh, what do you use a second level spell slots for?
If I wanted to, Misty Step, Shadow Blade, Mirror Image, all that shit.
Okay. You probably would have needed it for Misty Step to to run away properly, but you know that's fine. Yeah. Couple of Misty Steps and a Fireball later, you do take off like one, completely burn away one of the just the larger groups that were orbiting like the main horde. You suddenly get the entire main horde coming after you, but you Misty Step out of you, no problem. And you Misty Step again, again just for good measure, and they chase nothing.
Can I take like a 5-minute break with that?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Won't be long.
That's okay. So, anyone else wanted to do stuff?
Well, I'm just gonna help out around the camp wherever needed. Just see if people are alright.
Depends how long.
If people
my-
need to be put down, I'll help.
You do. People do actually. Some of them, they're like, on the third night there's like a howl, and while it doesn't really affect you guys that much, some of the crew instantly like turn like feral right before your eyes, and you had to like sort of like help and put them down. Luckily, those ones were the ones in the isolation area.
Oh shit.
And well, you're in the middle of fixing your gun before Bobby you know, decapitates one, and the rest of the crew members, the strong ones that were like guarding the place, they kill off their own friends. You see one going, "I'm sorry, Jerry." Beheads him with a great axe. He goes, "Oh man, you're a tough motherfucker." And he drags them away. And yeah, you just well, some of the crewmates are like pretty hesitant in killing their own. Bobby, no problem.
I'll do it too.
Yeah, eventually you get your gun fixed, and you're like, "Oh, finally."
Hell, I could just.
Bang!
Nah, I'll just to not make much noise. I'll just use rapier.
Okay. Use a rapier. Okay, you're fine. Although you are quite
It's
close.
bitten again.
There's some people there that are like, they have makeshift like tower shields from like the wood around, and they like help push back the.
Actually, wait, hold on.
There's like the small groups of group of infested that would like rise up on their camp. But there's only
I can just.
3 or 4.
I can just stay at a distance. You just throw daggers. What am I saying?
That too. You can do that too.
I have a couple.
However,
on me.
wish you decide, but it's pretty safe thanks to the crew's efforts there.
Mhm.
Anyway, on the 3rd day, the dynasty come along. They seem to have like
Nemesis wanted to say
sustained.
something.
She is hiding in the ship away from everyone. Apparently.
Did my thingy work?
What thingy?
That I DM'd you about?
Right.
I know you checked it before. Then. I don't know if it would apply.
It's not a settlement.
Yeah, okay. All good. In the meantime, he's just gonna treat it as like a vacation. We go like swimming in the day if it's nice water and stuff like that. Just go hang out until it's time to go. Try and get a bit of his luxury back in his life.
You get
He's been
told.
missing.
You get told as you're swimming to help with fishing. What do you do?
I'm not a very good fisher, but that's not really my role. We normally have people to do this for me. Do you people not have the people to do this?
I'm part of the people doing it, and Captain says everyone has to work. Work you do, work you gotta do.
What
All
if
your
I try
friends are
this?
like,
Can I try and do like the fishing by hand when you're swimming around? You know that? Like grab it. Grab the fish.
A bit of spear fishing.
Kind of spear fishing without the spear. More of the grabbing.
do you ask them
Bro,
that?
he's trying to. He's
Yeah,
trying to
I'll-
do
I'll
it
ask
catfishing
him that.
though.
And then he goes, "I have a spear for you."
I think I'll be okay without it. Like just dives
Wow.
into the water.
Really? Oh shit.
Yes, my friend, don't worry about me.
Okay, make a survival check.
Okay.
Around. Lol.
This is like.
And here's where the fail
You seen
is.
that like the videos of the old dude? He's like, he just grabs the fish out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're standing in like streams and stuff, they go boom.
Yeah. My character sheet went open. Hold on, I have to reload it.
Okie dokie.
2 seconds. 1 second.
Just be a salmon and or just
Just
stand in
get
the creek.
completely
and go.
nude and then start swimming upstream. They'll think I'm one of their own. Here we go.
I think any of us want to see that.
14. Yeah. It's
Silly salmon for life.
You actually find it fun, Abravati. You lose yourself in the 4 hours that you actually dedicate to doing this. And you're like, as you like swim to like the surface and like put more fish into the buckets, you're like counting. How good am I gonna be at doing this? And perhaps
Obviously, the
tomorrow,
best.
even better. Yeah, even
I'm the best right
way.
now. Why would I have to improve?
Of course. As you fill up 4 buckets of the fish during the 4 hours, the guy's like, "Okay, you don't have to fill up anymore. Jeez, you proved yourself. All right."
In comparison, how much did the normal fishers get fishing normally?
Oh, they all got like way more than.
Yeah, okay. He's like, don't worry, I'm the best at the fishing. You see?
You know, they're like, yeah, all right, yeah. Strong swimmer and all that shit. Good work.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, you have all that fancy clothes. I thought you couldn't take care of yourself.
Ah, I'm the best at taking care of myself.
I believe that. He goes back to fishing.
Okie dokie. I'm also the best at being modest. And then he walks
Okay,
away.
come off.
Like, I'm the best at that too. He starts walking away.
Walking
The
in
best
the
at shoving off.
Yeah. As you shove
Yeah,
off
walking
the
into
lure.
the sea.
It's at this point, yeah, it would be the third day unless people wanted to do stuff. More thingies? No one? Okay, good.
I don't know what I could do. I'm
Oh.
in isolation.
As you're still in isolation, there's been more and more people like going out of isolation. With the help of McKean and Inigo, there have been like several hit and runs and enough attempts at just like shooting down from a distance just the agitator, and apparently it's been taken care of. However, the horde is like beginning to like just slowly disperse in all direction. Apparently, you guys are to be ready for like some sort of siege. It may not even happen if
they're dispersing, couldn't we like thin them out because they're not a whole group?
Yep, that's exactly what was happening. Except the ones you do like sort of like begin attacking. From a like certain radius, they all like start screaming and then it just chains. So you all still have to like retreat a good ways away. It's still like even though you kill like the controller, it is still like around 1,000 zombies. So
Yeah.
you guys still have to like take good measures, unless you wanna. And let me know anytime you wanna stand your ground against a lot of them. I'll prepare them.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
How's that? Sorry.
So don't tempt me with a good time.
It is definitely a good time. It is also like a death time.
Yeah. Remember last time?
Yeah,
It was a
good time,
and-
same thing.
Yeah, but yeah, no, although I'm being honest here, like you guys may have some strategies to like kite them infinitely, or you may not. Just let me know. But yeah, keep in mind there were like different types of like special zombies there. Although they weren't too bad, apart from perhaps that juggernaut that like pushed through everything.
Big Earn.
The big one, yeah. You guys had successfully retreated from, but never bothered fighting. Maybe you're like looking around. As you guys are like looking around each other, like during like your break time where Paige is cooking for everyone. Maybe Bravati could take them on. Probably.
Probably. I'm the best at this. I'm the best at taking them on.
So what happened to that rabbit that someone
He
caught?
had-
So like,
McKean is just like had it
Ian's
with him the
still-
entire time.
Yeah,
What
he's
did you
just
wanna
chilling
do
with me.
He kept
He's
him
just
as
been
a
chilling.
pet.
Yeah.
Okay, so the entire time he's like sort of
He's running
leashed
around
him with like the supplies back at camp, and whenever like McKean has the rabbit next to him, he just like grabs him by the neck. Just the usual.
That's a bit harsh.
And that's how you caught it in the first place. And that's how you...
Yeah, true. Let's leave that conversation alone.
Okay. As the rabbit's there, actually captured. What do you want to do with it? Lady
He's
rabbit?
my pet.
Ah. Make an animal handling check, McKean.
Ah, shit. It's gonna go downhill.
7.
Yep.
I mean, it's leashed. At least it's not feral. That'd be terrifying.
can I make it my pet?
Hey, leave my rabbit alone.
Opposed
Okay.
animal handling checks to take over the ownership role.
Leave my
She
rabbit
just
alone.
lost her friend. Let her have another one.
They have the.
And I just lost my friend and my 2 boys.
They have a stare down a bit. It's like, who's getting the?
We
pet?
can share. We can share the rabbit.
Nemesis,
Okay.
make an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
Co-parenting.
Co-parenting.
Rabbit likes McKean more.
No, the rabbit doesn't like anyone. Apparently.
Don't worry, I'm the best at making the rabbit like me.
Alright, you make an animal handling check if they let you near it.
Don't worry, I'm the best at this. See, I'm the best.
The rabbit
No.
doesn't like anyone.
The rabbit still doesn't like
Can I
anyone.
try? Oh, wait.
The whole campaign is turning into whoever
Oh.
can make the rabbit like them the most.
Hey, what's D&D without a bit of sidetracking?
Can I give it a go?
DC
Yeah.
30 on the rabbit liking you.
Animal handling, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That
Please
20.
tell me you're proficient in
What's
that,
in?
please.
The rabbit doesn't like you either.
Oh
We're getting there. We're
Oh.
getting there.
I've got to try it one more time. I've got
Huh?
to.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
you've already
spread shift
tried.
on the rabbit.
You've already tried and you've already like not succeeded. Yeah, Juhani, you try as well. Yeah, it doesn't like you either.
That rabbit does not like anyone.
Rabbit's
Yeah,
a
it is a
bitch.
I'm
really
gonna-
grumpy rabbit. Every
Is
time
the
you
rabbit
guys
hostile,
fail,
Clyde? Is the
Oh, is
rabbit
it- no,
hostile?
every time you guys have failed, the
not
DC's has
hostile.
gone higher.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Aw,
death
because
stare
there
the
was
rabbit.
friendship on it.
wait. I look at these guys
Plus
and I go,
friendship on. I
You're
think any
animal
charisma checks are advantage, by the way, with friends.
okay.
With friends.
What's that?
I-
What handling? Oh, it's wisdom. Yeah,
It's
it's
wisdom.
charisma.
I look at these guys
There's
and I go,
charisma.
well,
I didn't have a problem.
if we can't tame it, is it dinner?
No.
I just death stare the rabbit.
It doesn't like you.
What is this like?
I was gonna make you roll intimidation instead.
No.
Yeah,
I
in-
purpose because you said it goes higher, so I just death stared the rabbit.
Intimidated into being your friend.
And the rabbit,
Like, you're my pet now.
when you death stared the rabbit death stared you back. It's just like, come on then.
Yeah, actually, that's correct.
Okay, where
go
is
up to the
my
rabbit, I'm like-
fireball?
Be my friend, buddy. Be my friend.
Don't worry, I'm the best
And
at
I tell
punching
you to
the rabbit.
get away from the rabbit.
Bob, yeah, it doesn't understand you, Bobby, nor does it sort of, yeah. Everyone, yeah, this rabbit is just,
This rabbit.
it's got an iron will.
Can I
It's
pull
just
out a
been
knife?
being
I-
choked.
I'm not convinced that it's a normal rabbit.
No one is hurting my rabbit. All right.
Detect
I
magic.
will fight you for it.
It doesn't seem to be your rabbit. It doesn't like you
Mr.
either.
It's on my leash.
Wolfie man?
You
Can,
know the
can
best
I?
part about this? The rabbit has some sort of enchantment aura around it.
Oh, it's that rabbit.
And
Can
then you
I pull
realize Bobby cast friends on it earlier.
Can I pull out a dagger or something and start like twirling it as if I want to stab it?
You're not
You
stabbing
know
my
the
rabbit.
best part about the rabbit is you think that it could understand you. Sadly, this one doesn't. Is not
There's no
intimidated
stab the rabbit.
by the.
There'll be
By
no
the
stab
dagger.
the rabbit.
But-
Where's the
Is
this
druid
one
when you
from
need
the
it?
Mighty Python?
Oh God, no!
There is no stab in the rabbit. I will repeat this. It will be just like
Mr.
gaslighting.
Wolfie man, I don't
Yes?
think
We're talking
your
about.
pet is
We're going
liking
to
you
talk to
very
it when
much.
you're off doing
That's
fighty
fine.
stuff.
But this could be lunch.
It's fine. It will grow to love me eventually.
It-
And you can go catch your own fish. Go catch your own fish.
No.
Go catch your own rabbit.
You are
It
just
could be
jealous
lunch,
because
though.
I am.
We are
I
not
could make it
eating.
into
Let's
something
control
really
them.
nice.
We are not eating this rabbit. You hear me?
No one's
I will
touching the rabbit.
Catch you.
Same here.
I can make a delicious rabbit stew with it.
Don't care.
Alright, anyway, next, go.
Day 3 is spent arguing with the rabbit.
It is. You know
Hey,
what?
we've waited 3 weeks for this, and I was lucky enough to get the night off to be able to be here. I'm not wasting it.
The rabbit.
On a rabbit.
For a
It's the
fucking
best,
rabbit.
It's the best thing to waste it.
He
However,
has a point.
on the third day, as the rabbit discussion has ceased, on the fourth day, you guys are waiting for the siege to happen.
Did you say a
That's where we
third
leave
day
it as
happened?
Clyde fucking goes away.
I know.
Oh, is that sorry?
And I'm like,
No,
and then
no,
you're like,
no,
that's
no.
where we leave it. Goodbye.
Don't put it in his head.
Oh no, I mean even worse. Sadly, I'm not gonna leave you guys though. As you guys prepare for this siege, zombies don't come this way.
Sweet.
They come from the ocean.
Oh god.
The
no.
crabs start
don't
attacking.
Don't give
crabs.
him that sort of idea.
Inigo,
fucking crabs.
you just get this like inkling. You're like, huh? What if they? Yeah. You watch as some of them, a whole group of them, rise up from the ocean, but not towards where you guys are going. They're actually going away. But some of them seem to be like coming from the beach. It's like, what the hell are they doing? And then you watch as like a bunch of them split off and go into the ocean, and they just sink into the waters. And some of the border patrols like see this and report it to the captain. And like
They're
some
spreading
people,
their
like,
influence.
yeah, some people are like watching through the spyglass and they're reporting. Guys, they're walking under the water.
Drop their bombs on them.
Do I
From
see
the
a
ship.
clown by any chance leading these fucking things?
No,
Any of them have a shrine?
Which
that's
way
a
are
Left 4
they
Dead
looking?
achievement.
Which way are
Clown
they
eating the zombies.
walking?
Hey, what? Cornflakes is doing it. He's teaching him
Yeah.
how to hunt. What do you mean?
He's
Uh,
there. He's his
Oh wait,
crew.
they're
You,
skeletons.
you guys
not
are
zombies.
like
Oh, yeah.
seeing quite a bunch of these zombies walk into the ocean, and some of them not coming back.
Did they like do a little spin and then turn blue? Or
No.
okay, just checking. So
It's
none
not
of them
like
have none of them have tridents. They
No.
just
It's-
Okay.
I'm not
None
gonna
who
go
try
drown
to try.
farming here.
no trident drops. Okay.
But
Partner
yeah,
trident drops.
and yeah, and you're just like, oh shit. And then the captain just like shouts out from the ship. Well, shit. Anyone good at diving?
I'm the best at this.
Are you sure?
I'm the best at this. Look at all the fish I caught. And he like points over the bucket. The best at the diving.
I don't know where all this fish is, but can you handle a few hundred of them that have gone into the seas?
I'm the best at this, but maybe not even any man could do that.
So I thought. Blasted,
But
did it bring the
out
fucking
of-
diving bell? Blast.
Out of all the men who could do it, who could not do it, I would be the best. Is what I'm saying.
If I had a crew of fish people, I would have sent them already, but... He just points to the crew. And like, some of the crew go, hey, that's not fair!
Racist. Stop
Well, well, isn't there fish people in these waters anyways?
Yes, but... He like, shrugs, he goes... Yeah, perhaps they can deal with it. I just don't want a whole bunch of undead, or well, whatever they are, feral fish people, rising up in my shores next time I take a holiday in Satres. You know?
Understandable.
It's really bad for the economy.
Wait, I have an idea.
Really bad for my holiday destination.
But what
Yes.
if these fish people also turn?
Although that's what I'm thinking that might happen. That's what I'm
I-
afraid of. But they'll deal with it, I guess.
I have a plan. When I was the young boy living in the castle, I assume you have all heard the ballad of Les Simpson movie. Yes, you hear?
Stop.
If he drop
No, I've
He
only
dropped
heard
the
donuts of
electric-
that one.
close. Similar. He dropped the spark in the water. They all fry. They come to the top, right? I try, and he's like maybe move away a little bit.
I'm no magician, but I'm pretty sure whatever spark you may produce cannot spark up an entirety of an ocean, at least of that volume.
All right, I trust your authority on this, Mr. Capitan.
I've got some of a brain, not much though.
But I'm the best at having some of the brain.
Whatever you say. Right.
Oh god.
And he watch as he begins like talking to the general, who's just been like quiet this entire time. The dynasty battalion, as yesterday, like wordlessly, but like just all business, like turned as alongside his lieutenant. But then you hear the captain raise his voice, and they seem to be at a disagreement.
Do you want me to solve this for you? I'm the best at the
They seem
mediation.
to be ignoring you
Hey,
for the most
what's
part.
up?
But you hear the general like actually firmly shout, like in proper like not shout, but like talk in proper volume. And the general says, "Under the orders of the new prince, we have to go now. Doesn't matter how much of the villagers we save; they're all screwed anyway." And the captain
I
says,
agree. Let's go.
"We cannot abandon those in need. We are being
Kane
paid
agrees
by...
with the captain.
We are being paid by you guys. You guys are the ones that set out this contract, and this is a contract that is underneath at least my how you say this in the common morals, justice, honor.
Moral standpoint.
Yes, what he said. And you are to turn back your people in need. These are the people in the very lands of which you conquered. You are not taking it. And then the general interrupts by saying, they are not in our cities. Therefore, we do not need to protect them. The chieftains were to pay us nicely after this, but we are to listen to the orders of the prince, he said.
Screw your prince.
And like, it's at this point you guys
There's a
watch
new
as-
prince?
Screw your prince.
What happened to the old
And
prince?
the at this point, the lieutenant, like, you didn't like really feel him go towards you, but like he's beside you and he taps your shoulder. Mate, I wouldn't go around saying that if I were you.
And don't tell me to leave people behind.
Look,
Let's take the boat and leave.
as much as I hate to say, we sort of have to. We can't really disobey the higher ups. The prince needs the ship somewhere. And the general just like is sort of like talking to like the captain at the same time, but like sort of reiterates that, but like in a different sense. And he says, "There are orders that there are other outside threats, more so than this one." And the captain just like shakes his head and he says, "No. This is my ship, and you're going to have to take it from me." He says, like cracking his knuckles, and he watches the general goes, "Magoom, old friend. Didn't want to have to do this." And you watch as the general pulls out like a great sword, and it flames a great blue flame.
Oh shit.
The king
And then-
pulls out the scimitars. Let's dance.
And like
Oi,
the
wait
lieutenant
up,
fight,
has
fight,
already
fight.
like stopped you pulling out your scimitar with like his own nodachi, like from like 8 feet away, and he goes,
We fighting.
Levis
I'll pull out
tries
my
to get
draft scissors.
Levis tries to get in the middle and just tries to stop this real quick.
Yep.
Been of recall back to the captain.
Listen, okay? Listen, there could be a nice, civil discussion. We don't have to fight about this. Hell, you can come back anytime. You say it's your ship. You can come back anytime. As soon as you drop us off, you come get more men, and you can come back here and save all these people. Just because
come
you
back
were
to
ordered.
an island full of dead, full of these things. He points to like.
We'll be part of
one
the
like
dead
the
if we
pharaoh.
don't leave, you idiot.
He has a point. What good are us, the people who are wishing to save them, even if there are people still out there?
Because
Hell,
there are still people here that need saving. There are still people here that can. be
we
saved.
encountered a village of people here surviving on their own due to their own strats that they came up with to be able to survive these type of invasions on their own territory. If we
Is
can
this true?
somehow,
And
yes,
he just ignores all of that first, and he just like turns to like his first mate, which you see now is Dista, who seems to
Dista.
be brandishing his great axe alongside the captain. He's like, "Is this true, Dista?" And Dista's like, "Yes, Captain. I am a local, and while I cannot speak for all of the villages, they seem to be doing."
for those people who are skilled enough to be able to come up with their own strategy, to be able to survive this long in this type of environment, they should be able to survive the next 2 or 3 days on their own. Because we just gave a supply to a village not too long ago. For all we know, that could survive them for another 2 or 3 days till we come back here. Summon your scouts, go and get them, and we go and shove off. I don't know about any other villages. We got cut off on the second one, or on our second trip. But still, there is a chance that they are still out there. When you were done with this contract, you were able to come here as much as you want. You realize that, right? You would be under no authority of the general here.
So, indeed, I will be under no authority after this. Fine. Make a persuasion check then, with advantage.
13.
13. You know, it's
Thank
fine.
God for
He gave it-
advantage.
Yeah, thank God for advantage. He gave a good enough one. Alongside
I was
all
about
of,
to say,
all
we
of
can
the,
let
all of the
fate
rest
decide.
that have made their
Let's draw
input.
cards.
The general says,
Righto,
What the-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
what the elf said. We may have not gone to all the villages, but those are the ones we saved. Self-sufficient. Put some trust in the people of our empire, of our dynasty. Sorry. Magoom like thinks. It's clearly like unperturbed, and he just like really doesn't like it, but he just goes.
Just
He scoffs.
trust me on this, Captain.
Trust none of you. But I will admit you have talked some sense into me. Get in the ship. We set sail for Satres.
Yes, into the ship we go. Come on, let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. Come on, people.
I'll run onto
on
the
our way.
ship. Say, let's
Chop,
go,
chop,
go,
chop,
go,
chop,
go.
chop.
Love's
Jesus
just like
Christ, guys.
Love's just like
chop, chop, choppy, chop, chop, chop.
sighs hardcore and just like slumps down like, oh.
As I walk past Levis, I'm like, good job there, but let's get out of here.
The general walks over to you, Levis, and like to the party in general, actually, and he just nods to everyone. He takes off his helmet, and you see before you like one of the half tabaxi they are talking about, except this one is of a tiger, thing, and he just says, "Thank you for that." And you watch as he just like he is about to like hand over like some sort of like scroll towards you guys, and then time seems to slow down for everyone except for the party. Hang on, here's a mute for this one.
Ah, shit, man.
I know what this is. I
I'm
think.
the best.
Yeah.
And
I'm
like
the best at going fast.
you watch as like some at the corner of your eye, Bravati, something poofs, and you look at it. There's nothing there, and you feel a tap on the other side of your shoulder, and then there's just this person in white tuxedo, white blazing coat, blazer coats, white slacks, white shoes, and a white top hat with a black mask, silver hair, and he just like bows to you, tip of the hat, and he goes, "Hey, hello guys."
Hey, I respect your efforts to keep your outfit clean on this island. I must have your dry cleaner at once. Please, sir.
Stop talking. I need to ignore you for a bit. You.
Damn!
You, and you. And you. And... No, that's it. You five, come over here. And he points to Juhani.
Everyone who signed the contract,
Bobby,
I'm
basically
guessing?
everyone who had signed the contract. And he
Yep.
says...
It was everyone but Levis, right?
Mhm.
Everyone but Levis for the
Yeah.
original party. And the new guys, you can actually like move around, but he seems to be ignoring you for the most part.
So I can't
And he
move at
goes
the
around
moment.
and he says, "So I see you've given me some new business associates. Am I right to take this? Yeah, yeah."
Nemesis quickly jumps at him.
Do you like what do you do? Do you hug him, touch him, attack him?
Just hug him.
You hug him. He's tangible, and you hug him. And he goes, I appreciate the hug, but could you get off of me?
I need your hat.
No,
I asked him what
fine.
does he...
My hats.
I asked...
Actually, what do you have for trade?
Where's that rabbit at? You can have a rabbit.
Hey. You're not getting rid of my rabbit.
What about your scissors?
McKean hasn't met this guy, has he?
McKean is not.
These
yeah.
are not for sale. I am sorry to try and
taking my
sell
rabbit.
whatever.
There's only four of
Please
us
do
then.
not
Oh.
give these away.
Right.
And also,
so-
who the hell are you? If I haven't met you, I'm definitely asking who the hell you are.
He ignores you.
Just some sort of a traveling. Look, you're a potential business partner. Look around you.
We
Time
ask
is
him what
stopped.
does he need
I
from
am
us.
some sort of a demigod, but I am just in the market for just pieces of your soul. Nothing too major. As well as magic items, anything really.
You recognize
really,
my scimitar.
really fucking interesting. Hey, are you willing to trade it? I'll give you my hat.
What does your hat do?
There's a lot of things.
If you could
Look
tell me what
cool.
the hell this scimitar is and what's inside it, I'd sell you my soul.
Really? Are you sure?
He's
A
not sure.
contract appears in front of you, McKean, and just floats.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
And it's a small contract. Would you like to read it out, or
Yeah,
read
read the contract.
There is it just reads out. You're hereby entering the service of the Bad Merchant. In order, make an investigation check, brother.
What's his name again? The Baz Merchant.
The Mad Merchant.
Mad
M-A-D
merchant.
merchant.
Mad.
Natural
Eminem.
20. Whoa.
Yes.
Oh my.
And you see parts of the contract that perhaps, like, it just extends as you just, like, you know, read into it. And then you realize the words are always interchanging, and then, like, they become muddled up, and then all of a sudden the contract disappears, and then he says, "Oh, blast it. Were you trying to read between the lines?"
Yes, I was.
I mean, I guess, you know, as a...
Seeing as how I've managed to prove to you that I can at least read between those lines, would you give me a hint of what this weapon can do?
You know what, since you asked so very nice. If you do keep using that weapon, I might not even be the one to claim yourself. He shrugged. But hey, let's just say it can go to everywhere you needed to go, everywhere you wanted to go. Just all the places. I mean, didn't you do it just now? And he points to the spot where you used the boon.
That little white line on my neck, I'm guessing, is what you're pointing at.
I mean, does anyone else see? No one else sees them.
Is.
Don't keep using it. Actually, when you do, make sure it's like really worth it. You know, stealing, I don't know, 10,000 platinum from the bank. I'm gonna show you guys soon. Anyway, would you like to be under my employ? Here's a smaller contract for you to read.
Am I gonna have to make another investigation check on this one?
Is the
If you want
smaller
to.
one just a yes and a no, and then you got to circle which one?
Actually, that is literally the bottom half of
Yeah.
it. And it just says,
Okay.
if you wish to be under my employ, monthly, the Mad Merchant will visit you. Also, you're entitled to give the Mad Merchant at least something. If you fail to do so, he will take what he needs from you. But it's all very vague. It's just like, he can take anything from you, and you can offer him anything. So you can literally offer him a toenail, apparently. And stuff like that.
I offer you my left nut.
And he goes, do you say that?
No, that's what I think. That's
Oh,
what I
okay.
think. I'm not gonna actually say that to him because he's gonna take my left.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wink at him and be like, not this time. Next time you show up, ask me again.
Boring. How about you? He says to Inigo, and the same contract, the smaller one, appears in front of you. You know me? I'm just a business person.
I don't know you from a bar of soap, mate.
Aw. But if you were to be under my employ, I could, you see that weapon of yours, I could just, like... And, at the snap of his fingers, you watch as, you know the same blue enchantment that General had on his, great sword? It flares up on the rapier.
Yeah, I just sort of shrug at him, just like, yeah, I'm good.
Oh no! Don't worry, you're keeping that for free. Consider it as me showing off to everyone else here that may want to be a potential employee. Anyone? Huh? Anyone else? No? The contracts disappear. Oh damn it!
Did you just enchant my sword for nothing?
Yeah. Why not?
Plus 10 rapier.
I am very
God killing
very
needle.
generous, okay? It's just that whenever I invest in people, they usually deliver. It's great. And I think you guys will definitely deliver if you were to be under my employ. But for the moment, I will have to ignore the rest of you while I sort out a deal with the. Oh, hey! I didn't notice you guys there. Hello, he says to the rest of you. So, about this whole vengeance thing, were you guys still looking for it? For revenge? For stealing all
I
your
just-
stuff?
I say I just want money. That's all I want.
Oh, you will get all the riches in the world, my friend. In fact, I'm going to introduce you to a very special friend of mine that is able to do get a lot of money in a short amount of time. But that while will take another month, sadly. Anywho, do you guys have something interesting for me, or am I gonna have to look?
I show him the Tempest Greatsword.
Oh, you're not under my employ, sadly. If you wanted,
Okay. No. Fine then.
Nice.
I offer, but no.
Okay.
I show him a talon.
What's this talent from?
Dragon.
Oh, he goes, ah.
White dragon.
I mean, if you wish to give this to me as an offering, I'll take it. But sadly, I cannot trade anything good for this one.
Did
So-
you not say we have to give you an offering?
Oh no, it was under the contract, my lady. Maybe you didn't read through all of it. Maybe you did. Who knows? But if you want to read through it again, and it just proofs up into everyone else's, and it's just there.
Can I just mention something like, so with these contracts,
Yes.
if we were to offer something,
Yes.
what if we were to offer just purely based on our services for your own gain?
I mean, that would have to require me actually giving you a task. But yes, sometimes I
Not so
do
much a
give out-
task, but I mean, possibly, obviously, you're in the collection of souls business.
entertainment department of the underworld. Thank you very much.
However you put it, you know, potato.
Is there
Anywho.
a way?
You're
Is
right,
there a
Carl.
way to fulfill the
Oh.
contract and end it?
I mean,
That doesn't require my death, obviously.
I mean, he reads the contract himself.
He's not even sure. You know?
And he goes, oh, oh, would you look at that? There isn't. Oh. No, perhaps you'll be with me forever. And like he like
Can you make that happen?
twirls his fingers for a bit, and you watch as Fresk's face appears briefly as part of like an illusion before it disappears. And it wasn't agony, it wasn't torment.
Give us Fresk back now.
Nemesis pulls out his scissors.
Scimitars appear.
See, I expected this sort of thing, but really, what good's that gonna do? Actually, wait, you managed to hug me. You keep away from me.
Why are you
I say to
doing
him, if you
French?
can make me rich, you can have whatever you need.
In time, the gold's gonna come to you. Actually, I'll just lead you to the gold, breadcrumbs and all that, and then you'll give me some entertainment along the way. Perhaps, maybe die. That'll be a win-win. You get
What
gold
about
and
trading
maybe
other
die.
people's souls?
Oh, is that sorry?
What about trading for other people's souls? So, say if we
Oh.
take a soul for you.
Oh, if you can bring me... Oh, that would be lovely. If you're able to, perhaps, cage one for me. Bring one to me. I can...
Bloody good phylactery.
Sweet.
No, nothing that expensive.
I was
Something,
imagining-
something simpler. I was thinking, if you were in the sort of department of magics, able to procure something like a soul cage for me, then maybe I'll visit earlier. I'll collect that soul cage off of you, and I'll do a little bit of something of a favorite weapon of yours. Also, why are you talking to me? Didn't you want to kill me before?
Who, me?
No, not to McKean.
Oh, to me. Sorry, I was zoned out.
I was.
I
saying-
don't want to kill you, but I do want my friend back.
Oh,
Can I
Don't
actually
worry,
kill you? At
I'm
this
not
point
gonna
in
do-
time, I can't kill you yet. So it doesn't matter.
I see you're very confident in yourself.
No,
I know
I'm
of a
the
few
best
people
at
like
being
that
confident.
at their demise. Anyway, look, it's not like you can't bring him back. But for the moment, for the time that he is with me, he is helping me out. So many things. It's great.
What are you doing with Frisk?
Yeah, souls do so much
Wait,
work for you.
So,
Man, y'all didn't want to listen to me.
if I was to die, that would fulfill the contract, correct?
He looks at the contract again. Nope,
What fulfills the contract?
I don't know.
It's a forever contract.
Can I have
Yeah.
a copy of the contract?
You already do. He snaps his
Yeah.
fingers, and it's the bigger contract that he had signed way before.
Mm-hmm.
I also
Clyde, can I
have a
DM
copy
you
of the
something quick?
contract.
Yep. Oh, what was that,
Cool.
Gavin?
Can I DM you something quick? Haha.
Give back Frisk!
Johnny says, yeah, is John. Oh, my stomach. Oh god. As Johnny says that, he goes, I mean, sure, if you can bring
Give
him
him back!
And then, like,
Action search.
you want us the slings? Actually, both of them, actually, not the fourth.
It's gonna keep going rapid fire. Bang, 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 bang.
As you shoot out the slings, they hit him. One hits his face, and he goes, ah, ow, ow, hey,
Give him back!
hey, shut up! I'll teach you how to bring him back. If you stop shooting,
Okay, how do you give him back?
Secretly weak.
you get him back. You know, you have some diamonds. You get a priest. Fucking bring some. I don't know, his toes, his hand, his head, something. You bring it to a priest. They do all this magic weird shit. You bring him back. All right?
Oh,
Jeez. Look,
okay.
customer
Sorry.
souls are pretty fickle. They're also really fucking loud.
I look towards Paige.
Or maybe
Is that-
just this one.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm. That's why I said we had to take a piece of him.
Okay.
And he goes, Jesus. No stones, man. Who taught you manners? Who taught this guy manners?
I don't think anyone taught him anything.
Yeah, shut up.
See?
Come on. Come on. You better get to teaching him manners.
Who was
That's why
that
you
slingshot at?
Your boss. Anyway.
Clyde, did you see my DM?
Not that one.
So I get to keep this contract?
You had it the whole time, right? I know
No.
Frisk had one on him.
Did I?
Did we all have
Oof.
a contract?
Yeah.
All right, Clyde.
No,
if that's
we
the
put
case, we'll RP that. That's easy done.
I mean, first you have to sign this contract.
And, can I make my own custom contract?
You ask him that?
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes, no. Just looks at me.
No.
No.
Okay.
Simply just said
Can
no.
Can he write me a contract with what I've stipulated, and then I'll reread it, and then Arcana check and all that bullshit for it all?
Eventually, yeah. But as he gets to the process of the contract like being written in like midair for you to read out loud with your stipulations, you make an Arcana check.
Which is fucking fall flat because you know, me.
Your luck.
Yeah.
Best trade. 23?
23.
23.
I mean, seems,
Wizard.
the thing is, it seems to be on the up and up, but you get the sense you still shouldn't sign it. Not because of your like perhaps like possible
Intuition?
inability to like make it like the perfect wording, even though it could be.
Oh god, if I was making it perfect wording, that like sentence that I sent you would turn into like 3 paragraphs, Clyde.
Yeah, the thing is, this one does turn into like 2 paragraphs. That's what I have on hand, like a proper devil's contract.
Yeah.
Except then you realize quickly realize it doesn't matter how
you word
are
it.
like detecting like all the stuff. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like hidden in there somewhat, and especially with the power he has on command, Shu would be able to see through. Although there is some benefits to, obviously, like being in with this guy. He seems generous enough, at least from your perspective. From everyone else's perspective. And he goes to, as I was rudely interrupted by all these new employees. Oh, I am so angry happy. But that talk
Angry?
yes, angry happy. But that talk of vengeance before. I can give you the exact location of the guy, and it happens to be in a really sweet spot. You can kill him there, and no one would give a fuck. So good.
Is it on this island?
You wanna give it a go? You wanna go? Yeah.
I think I just want to get off this island and back to Saplia.
Oh, yeah. I can't sail a ship. Don't worry. I'll resume time when all this shit is
I
happening.
can't sail a ship. Someone should bring the merchant.
Does he have diamonds on him?
I don't have diamonds on myself. I don't carry jewelry. Look, he trolls around and there's like a necklace with a ruby on it. And he goes, ah, shit. He hides it.
What is that?
Not jewelry.
What does it do? I asked him, what does it do?
It's just not jewelry.
I asked him again, what does it do?
It's worth a lot of money and it's not jewelry.
What
Worth
would
a
you
lot of
trade
money,
for
you
it?
say.
That sword.
Ah, now you're speaking my language there, friendo. What do you have for offer?
First, I need to know, what does it do?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I do a jeweler's check on it?
What's that?
I'm proficient jeweler tool person thing.
In jeweler's kits.
Ah,
Yeah. Can I use
Make a
my knowledge of
perception
jewelry and whatnot?
yeah. Make a perception check.
Am I
Do I get
persuasive
advantage
enough?
because it's jewelry and whatnot?
No.
Okay.
Bobby, he tells you, well, since you are a dear customer of mine, the amulet simply, well, really, it actually does make you richer. You know why? Sometime, there's a penchant of, whenever you're in pinch, to just shut you very far away from danger. In a
Dimension door.
relatively, not quite. No, it's not a spell. However, should you be hit, you can, let's say, react to the hit and not be hit at all. And you'll just shunt around 20 to 30, somewhere around that much away from the initial blast. So make sure it's not a huge kaboom.
Sounds like bloody Blur mixed with fucking Misty Step.
I
Yeah, it
asked
kinda
him
does.
if he is interested in my barrel.
And he nods and he goes, ah, that barrel's really nice. But if I take it from you, you won't be able to drink from it. You won't be able to benefit from all the nice things it does. I mean, I will actually say yes to the barrel, but would you like to finalize this offer, my friend?
Can you tell me exactly what it does?
I mean,
I need to know what I'm getting into before
if you're
I
able
hand
to
over my
identify
precious
it,
barrel.
if you're able to identify it, I will let you do so. But you are not.
I cast Identify on it.
Do you try to?
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, you get the feeling he's projecting like the sort of like that sort of like voice towards you, Inigo.
Yeah.
But you know, due to you not being an employee, he can't, allow you.
I just tell him, look, I've given you the idea of my contract. I'm like, maybe come back to me and have a think about that deal. Might be worth your while.
And he goes, I need proper employees. That are loyal, you know.
One soul or lots of souls. Yes. I can see how that's a bad deal for you.
No. I just want to ensure absolute loyalty to each and every one of my customers. Yeah, customers, employees.
I show him.
I mean,
Yes.
you give me stuff to kill people, I give you souls, we each win. I don't see the deal. Anyway, have a think about it.
Yeah, I've already thought about it. Anyway, what was that? Yes, Mr. Bobby.
I show him the coin. I'm like, is this something you would consider trading?
Oh, no coins.
But it's a special coin.
And he goes, no coins. No, strictly no coins. I just do not like coin. Platinum, maybe. Just no other coins.
A
But it's
phobia of
purple.
coins?
You
Don't say
saying
that.
you're scared of coins, my friend? That is so strange.
Not
you
at
ever
all.
met
What do
a
you mean? What are you
dragon's
talking
horde?
about? I'm not scared of coins. What are you talking about? Why would you say that? I didn't say that.
Take coins. Take
Stop
money.
gaslighting me, man! He's like, excuse me, sir, but you seem like a very powerful man. Have you never seen the dragon's horde? You must have been scared out of your mind.
Meh. Gives you a thumbs down.
But you are such a scaredy cat. From what
Oh,
I
of course
can
I
hear.
am. That is why I am this powerful.
Because you are scared?
Yes.
So if you be scared, you get more powerful?
Fear does a lot of things to a man. His tone changes. Does a lot of things to his soul. Makes them work hard. Makes them motivated. Well, actually, that's not true. It's just another form of motivation. But, you know, I do like a lot of fear. Strokes like the chin, which is like his mask anyway. Anyway, I'll be enclosing upon you the location of this man that you are wanting to hunt down and get your stuff back. It includes a lot of coins. So, apparently, in 20 days' time, there is to be the next order of the trials taken upon the trial island. Did you know that you can enter in as a group? You just switched to the group here. And did you know that the man that you're looking for, this blood magician and hunter, is also taking part in the trial island? If you happen to meet him there, you can kill him with no repercussions of the law.
Does this mean I can finally touch his ears?
Oh,
Cut them
God.
off too. Isn't that lovely? And I am providing you this information for free. Do not worry. It's not like I've already taken a bunch of your stuff anyway. Don't worry, I have not. I don't think.
Mhm.
Well, you did take from them, right? I like to imagine that he's standing like behind them, and he's like addressing the whole group, and then Bravati's just behind him every time he talks. They have to turn around.
Yeah, pretty much. And
He's
yeah,
like,
he goes.
You take things from them, right? You have the friend. I saw the face. That's the face of the man that I was helping with the burial, with the funeral.
Yeah, I take things from them. Got a problem with it?
Oh, sir, I just do not like when you are saying one thing and meaning the other thing. Who does that? That's so strange.
Yeah, of course. I talk like this. If I were to not talk in half truths, I wouldn't be as annoying. But I'd also, you know, have less customers because I'm more honest. See what I mean? Anyway, the contracts, however, are definitely full to the point, and even I must abide to them. It's okay to sign them.
It's a strange
But,
thing when it comes to demigods or gods.
Anyway, Mr. Bobby, would you like to finalize that transaction, or did you wish to keep them?
I say to him, unless you can tell me exactly what that piece of jewelry does, I don't think I can trade this barrel to you.
I mean, I already have.
It's
If you are about to get hit, you can react, and you can just appear ways away from it and not get hit by the original attack at all. Might save your life, might not. Who knows?
I'm half tempted to.
Like, would you like to try it? Could you throw a stone at me, please, Mr. Juhani?
Sure.
It's not gonna be like Gohan when he
20
goes
accidentally
like.
kills
Funny. You watch as like he throws a stone, and he goes, "Amulet activate," and the stone hits him on the head. Ow! Wait, can you do that again?
There's some more.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, hang on. I've got this. And as he was talking, you watch as like the stone was like about to do another headshot, but the amulet like sparks up, and then he just disappears, and then he appears just like behind you, Juhani, and he goes, "See, good aim, pretty good with this."
Well,
That's what the amulet does. See, amulet. Come here.
I think my barrel is maybe still a little bit better. Plus, it gives me something to drink when I get lonely.
can I?
And I start to tear up, and I go,
Gertrude.
Gertrude.
As you drink some more in memory, in the memory of.
Yeah, as I just chug a bit of drink, bit of grog.
Yes. I would have liked something to drink as well. Oh, honestly, that's like all the things I was gonna go on about. You guys, it looks like you guys don't have anything for me, so you don't
You
mind
sure
if
you
I
don't
take
want to
something
have a
from
look
you?
at this broadsword?
Oh no, you're not. Oh, actually, yes, I would like to, Mister. Wait, do I tell them?
Yeah, go for it. Why not? I was just curious to see
Mr.
what would happen.
Mr. Customer, he grabs you like by the shoulder and like brings you closer. He's like, you. Tussles
Don't
your
touch
hair.
me.
Okay, I won't touch you. I'll touch this sword though. Can I have a look at it, please?
Yes, you can have a look at it.
Oh, he touches the sword.
Someone
And then he
signed a
immediately lets
contract.
go of it. Ugh, yuck! What would you like for it?
Perhaps something that's more suited to how I fight,
Hmm.
or
Give me a
perhaps
sm-
something that would help protect me in battle, as
Well then.
currently
Hmm.
my arm is a little bit woeful.
How about this? Give me a scimitar.
My special scimitar.
You know, not actually give it to me. Just give it to me to hold.
Yeah, okay.
He holds it. And like, you watch as he brings out a bag from behind him and he puts it in his bag and he goes, thanks!
God damn it,
Well,
stitched up.
You know, it was nice meeting. No, I'm kidding. And then he
Oh,
claps.
come on.
And then you watch as like two onyx scimitars appear from both his hands. And he goes, "You know what's better than one, right?" And he hands them both to you.
Okay. Be a good day. I'm gonna
And then-
nickname them Harry and Barry.
Wow. And then he goes,
One of the
I don't know.
scimitars is blunt, so it's bludgeoning damage instead of slashing.
It's like thick, yeah, like
Yeah.
it doesn't have a honed
but
edge.
not quite. But you watch as like
Ah,
the scimitar, one scimitar sparks a little bit with lightning, and the other is chill, very, very, just this air of cold around it.
Yay!
And he goes, I believe you are satisfied with this transaction.
Yes, I'm satisfied.
Ah,
Thank you, boss.
aye. It's a disgusting great soda. I love it. Okay. See, he
Okay,
grabs the-
be gone.
Yeah. Be gone. No. I have my other customers, but I believe you guys don't have anything else to offer me, do you?
Nope.
I mean, you can't have my scissors, but how about you have Jonathan the pickaxe?
I'll take him. Why is he named Jonathan?
Because he looks like a Jonathan.
Takes a look at the pickaxe. Huh? What is wrong with your mind? Well, I'll take it. And for your trouble, here. I mean, you can't use it, but you know. If you're gonna give me a Jonathan, I might as well give you another thing. You know, this guy used to be called Jonathan as well. He gives you a diamond.
Jonathan the Diamond, I shall treasure you.
The diamond is worth 50 gold pieces.
Not enough for a revive.
But it can be. You build up to it. He takes the pickaxe and he goes, anything else? Anyone else that wants to perhaps rethink their decisions? He looks at the mask sort of shifts to you, Lovis.
Huh?
Oh, I was just wondering if
50.
you didn't wanna. I don't want to make improvements to your gun yourself. You seem to be very, very apt at doing that yourself.
I am
I'll-
very capable of my own decisions. I don't need to be held hostage by someone who wants to take my soul from me for something that... For someone to give me something I
Whoa.
won't even have use for. I'll still
Whoa.
stick with my decision. I am sorry.
Whoa. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even listening. Who said anything about taking souls?
Sorry.
Well,
Try all you want.
I-
You got
I
you got another 200 years to try and convince me.
I give him
Nah.
some of the food that I cooked on, like when we were running from
you offer
the
that.
horde. Yeah.
He takes it and he goes, I guess I could feed it something. Sure.
I also I hand him some promotional flyers and like, oh, if you ever feel like it, hand some of these out.
You know what? I will, but in a different part of the world where they will never find your establishment. How funny would that be?
Don't worry, I plan to go global one day.
Ah, a man of ambition.
You
Money
should try.
and expansion. I like you.
You should try that food. It's pretty good.
Ah, no, I'll eat it later. I mean, I might not eat it at all. I'll just give it to someone in need. Get me? Yeah? No, you probably don't get me. I made no reference to anything whatsoever. Anyway, that's all. Is that
You
all?
can give it to somebody that needs it more than we do, if needs be.
Sure. Is that all?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, before you leave, what's his flame shit you put on this?
Ah, I mean, since it's yours, you can identify it yourself. Ha!
I mean, that's true, but I mean, you did it. You know what's going on, like.
Yeah, of course. But, you know, seeing as how smart you are, what does fire do, my friend? Yeah,
I just sigh and look at it and just, yeah, fair enough.
yeah. He also nods and says, yeah. Well, anyway, hey, look over there, he says, pointing to the sky.
No one looks.
No,
Hey,
learned last
look
time.
over there.
Nope.
Guys,
Still
Someone
looking at
looks.
him.
Guys,
Just looking straight at him.
no, I need
Actually-
all of you to comply and not look, you know.
Look over
I'm not
there.
into your...
As he steps in a cab.
Last time,
I
last
tried to
time you
stare-
ran away.
I try to
Well,
stare into your soul.
The infernal taxi just like pulls
I
up.
mean, hey,
Mm,
I'm not under your employee.
It's like beep
so,
beep.
you know,
no, you don't need to be under my employee to. Hey, look, ooh, look at that. He's
sorry,
walking.
I don't listen to people who don't hire me.
Darn it! Fucking. And he watches. He brings out like 2 smoke bombs.
I try and steal his hat.
Is he trying to
Grab the hatch.
go for his hat and like push through the smoke bombs? He's not there.
God damn it.
You do hear some footsteps there, and he's like on the beachhead, like running away.
Yeah.
Chase after him.
Of course.
Go.
As you chase after him, and he goes, "Ah, you can't catch me!" He goes into the tree line. Do you still go after him?
I pull up and kick at the ground. Fuck.
He got me there. My one weakness, the tree line. How could he know?
Trees. Oh no.
Did I steal anything from him?
You could not. Every time you try to touch him, he would just all of a sudden just
Untangible.
happen to walk away from you.
Every time you try to.
Are
touch
people
him,
around?
he
Are
says,
people around us
"Speckles
moving
activate."
again?
I'd hope
to
so.
that point,
He's gone now.
Yeah, people are like moving again, and then like some of them are like a bit confused as to what McKean is doing on the beachhead. But they've seen him
I
teleport
disappeared
once
there.
before. He probably just did that again.
Note to self: don't do that again. That shit fucking hurts.
And yeah, and yeah, the day resumes, and it was in the middle of like the general pulling out a scroll, and he says to Levis, and he realizes like you're like a little bit like out of like place, but then like he shakes his head and he goes, "Thank you for talking some sense into the captain. On behalf of the dynasty, you may have this." He hands you a scroll. You're probably not able to use this. Hand it to a party member that is able to.
It just says TY in it in Comic Sans.
What what exactly is this? I
Oh,
do
that's
appreciate it
sexy.
though. And
Use it.
don't worry about it.
He just nods. But he just says, and then it says, he says, it is a rather unique spell. Use it carefully. It's and point it in the general direction of where you want things to be gone. It is a
Scroll disintegrate.
no. I believe everyone. No, you can't read the scroll, right? You have to have.
Yeah.
Can I read the scroll?
Well, if Levis gives it to you, sure.
What type of scrolls
What do
are
you
there?
got
Sausage
there?
scroll.
So you mean a cinnamon scroll, you fuckwit?
No, I was trying to say
It's a
sausage
long
roll.
way to the shop if you want a
If you want
sausage
a-
roll.
Fuck's
If
sake,
you
man.
want a magic scroll.
Oh my
It's
god.
a magic scroll. Don't worry, it's not a magic
I'm-
sausage scroll. But anyway, yeah. Do you give it to Can you go to look at?
I'll just have him look at it, and after he tells me what it is, I'll ask him to give it back.
It is a scroll of Dark Star,
Please elaborate.
8th level spell.
Yeah.
This shit again.
I happened to roll that one out of all the 8th level spells. I'm like, huh.
Isn't it the one that the fucking robot used?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's a-
shit.
That's a.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
You
Oh,
are.
that's
I'm honestly unaware of it, so.
You can read it, Garden. It's pretty nuts.
Can I just look at the scroll for a minute and I pull out my book and start writing things down?
I believe you can only learn it if you're on the same. If it's
Same
only
school.
you're capable, like same level. So you have to be level 15, I believe.
Oh, really? I thought I could still write it in my book for later reference.
I'll double check. I'll confirm later, like at the end of the session. I'll let you know.
Oh, good. Well, in the meantime, can I just identify the silly flame?
Yeah, it's a flame tongue rapier.
Ooh, flame tongue.
Although it is a little bit inconvenient, but perhaps like purposely so, because it does need a bonus action to activate. So
I asked him if he'd be able to identify what old mate did to the two scimitars I have.
okay, do you do that as
Yeah,
well? You know?
ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you be willing to do that for me?
Uh,
Because I'm now holding things that are both freezing me and stabbing me, and it's weird.
both of them come
That's
as
why
a.
nips are so hard. Gotcha.
Yep. Oh god, yeah.
So basically, the scimitars, the cold one does a d6 of cold damage, and the lightning one does excuse me, also does a d6 of lightning damage. Both of them are plus 1 scimitars.
I say to McKean, I'm like, weren't you meant to fight the captain?
Yeah. Yep. I'm getting ready for it. Trust
I feel like that should happen pretty soon.
me. However, That's meant to be after the mission is complete, and currently we're still sitting on a beachhead.
Yeah, we're getting on the boat, right? Let's go, everyone.
You guys are on the boat right now.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I'm on the boat.
Are we out of here?
Well, I look at the captain and I say, do you want to fight now, or shall I challenge you at Trial Island? That way I can
Not
take
going
your
there.
title as well.
Ha! Friend. Once you win from the Trial Islands, you do not go back there. The ancient beings that reside there only give out their boons once. For their entertainment, it seems. However,
Is it a boon and a curse, or only a boon?
for me, only a boon. It's, interesting that you should take up the challenge. Are you going to do so on your own, or as a group?
What is the difference from doing it solo or in a group?
If you do it on your
Besides
own,
the difficulty.
well, if you do it on your own, you're also grouped up with the other challengers that do so on their own, and you get the separate boon.
No team synergy.
If you do it as a team, of course, you're set up to be matched against the other teams as well.
Thank you for the information.
It's like queuing up solo for
fight?
flex queue. Like, it's just stupid.
You guys have
Is it time for me to fight? Let's go.
And
Fight,
yeah, he
fight,
just says,
fight.
"We fight when we get to Sartres, or perhaps before you start the Trial Island, so you can warm up a bit."
Such,
Yeah,
are we going back
me.
to Subtiliar?
Did you ask that out loud?
Yeah, I thought we're heading back to where we left.
And the general interjects this time, and he says, "We had to head to the nearest Dynasty city to eventually restock and reconvene our ships to apparently deal with an outside threat. We sail into Saharai and then sail onwards towards the borders of our known world and deal with this. And don't worry, Captain. You're also helping people like that." And Magoon just says, "Or shut it. Know what I'm doing."
So you saying once we go back, we're not staying on the island? Or on the mainland?
I'll be making one more trip here to get as much other volunteers as I can. If you wish to come back here after I make it to Sartres, feel free.
No, I meant, didn't you say once we get Sartres we're going to the World Edge or something? Or am I just mishearing you?
Righto, guys, I gotta jump off.
Okay, see you then.
Catch you, man.
Catch you
Get ready for
guys.
his date.
Yeah.
I'll update you.
Have fun on your date.
Actually, I'm meant to be going to P-Bar, so
Alright, latest.
laters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was that, Bobby? You meant to go to like the World's Edge?
No, didn't you say we're going to Sartres and then setting sail somewhere else?
They
Or did I
are.
mishear you?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they are,
are.
okay.
But you guys are just like dropped off there.
Okay, good.
I mean, you can join them if you want.
No.
The sailing's are.
Once I get off this boat, I'm never getting on a boat again.
Yeah. Anyway,
This trip has had nothing but misery.
indeed. But yeah. Lagoon bites his tongue with the rest of the trip. And, he sets off on the ship, and as it begins making its way to Sartres, can someone, Garden, could you roll for me a D100?
Crabs.
I will be very, very, very surprised. I have made sure 80 is something up. The 80s.
Okay, hit the 90s, 1990s.
There you go.
Nice.
As we're sailing away, Johanny will just look back and he'll hold the necklace of Frisk, and he'll just say to himself in his mind like, I'll make sure I save you.
Well,
And then he'll-
I'm giving the finger to the island and I'm never coming back here.
And then he'll put on the necklace and yeah.
And immediately be smited down by the god's spell. Like, what are you?
Who are you?
Spider? What do you mean? That necklace is the owner of no one. Crest doesn't exist in this world now.
You know how we have to give Eminem like something every month. Do you think I could just make wood carvings for everyone, and then every month we just give him a wood carving?
Yes. Everyone just gives him wood carvings every month.
He has a collection by the end of it.
He just said to need
How are
something.
your
He didn't say that was something
1,000 wooden
good.
ducks?
Just give him a stick. Like, yeah.
Well, it's like worth millions.
No. We'll
Just
each
give him like a
him
plank off like an Ed and Eddie.
No, we'll give each a separate piece of a puzzle every time.
Oh god.
Making wooden puzzles. Yes,
Yep, and we'll give
let's do
him up. So a 10,000 piece puzzle, and we'll give him a piece every month.
So,
That would be the shittiest subscription service ever. It's like each
I don't
month we
know.
get
There is still Apple.
a piece of a puzzle.
a rare puzzle.
One piece of a 10,000 piece puzzle.
Yeah. No, he'll get one from each of us a month.
Ah. So
Yeah.
6 out of 10,000.
And if he gets really impatient, he might come more than once a month.
It's rare magic.
Anyway, what do we roll, Clyde? Something interesting, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crabs.
You guys make your way towards over here for now. In the midst of the ocean, as it takes like a day to readjust back to sailing once more. Everyone hitting their seasickness. The seas themselves go dark, and the dynasty warriors are like on guard, and on the horizon is just like fog that is like about to hit the ship. And you watch as like there is like this this other halfling in the dynasty uniform, just like carrying like a huge tome around, and the lieutenant's just like with him, and both of them are just like sifting through the pages, and then he's like, no, aha, this one, tell the general this one, this is what we're dealing with. And the lieutenant's like, General, Captain, fog on the horizon, sea layer of, what do you call it here? What the fuck's a sea fury? Sea fury! And the captain's like, shit. Sea fury, lads! Those that are too weak, get inside the ship. Right, those of you that are we are actually paid to fight, stay above the deck and keep clear of the railings and the edges.
Bravado goes under the ship. It's like, I didn't get paid for this.
So those of
Since
you
you're
that
getting paid.
Just said
yeah,
those who
you're
are
actually
getting
not
paid
getting
to
paid,
fight.
so yeah, you can skip out this fight if you want.
Nah, he'll sit and watch. Might chime in every now and then.
You watch as like the ship goes into the fog, and like the general starts like barking out orders, and he says, "Men, we're about to enter into the Sea Fury's lair." That'd be a good picture. Oh god, that's great. Men, we are about to enter the Sea Fury's lair. Keep in mind, these come with more than one. And keep in mind, not to tackle one by yourself. These are legendary creatures. Now, it's about time, most of you, and you watch as like there's this like sea witch looking creature that just like hops out of the fog, stabs into the general.
Before that happens, I want to shoot
across
her.
all the armor and like impales him into the ship. You watch as one goes after the captain, and then one rushes up to the group. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Oh, no.
Didn't have
Yeah.
any combat.
Oh, I have work at 4 a.m. Sadly.
Boo.
But you know, same time next week. It's fine.
I won't be here
start
next
off
week.
the
You
next
said
session with
4
combat.
weeks ago.
I won't be here next week, Clyde.
Too bad.
I won't be here either.
Okay. Well, we can wait even more.
We do it
That's fine.
Friday? Do it a different night?
Hey, I mean,
Tomorrow?
yeah, you guys
Tomorrow,
got a lot of shit done
Tomorrow.
actually. That's fine. Role playing wise, I like that. I like these sessions. Tomorrow, if you guys can all make it tomorrow, sure. But no, you know, Callum has a date. People have their
Yeah,
other stuff.
fucking. Well, that's his choice. Choosing a
I've
time.
got-
I
Tuesday.
I've got my
Tuesday,
D&D
Wednesday.
tomorrow.
I can
Yeah,
only do
see?
Tuesday, Wednesdays at the moment.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesdays. Oh, that might be plausible.
No,
But,
I can't do during
yeah,
the week.
These guys. The struggles of D&D scheduling.
Man, I just,
But hey, at least you start off the very next session in a fight with thanks Garden for rolling me legendary.
Not a problem.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
he's not one of us. He didn't roll crabs.
They're fun.
That's why
I know.
I'm the best at being a
Didn't
CP.
he actually
You don't have to
roll?
worry about it.
Everyone rolled crabs and I had everyone
No,
roll.
Except
except
for me.
me.
Except you, right?
And
except
me.
for us two. Yeah.
I kind of rolled the initial
I just didn't
attack.
roll.
Yeah,
I rolled
you're
treasure.
You're the greatest. Okay.
I rolled treasure.
Nah, you're not that great.
Scraps.
I know.
So, do you guys like what the picture would be?
Yeah.
No, I think it's great.
That's funny.
Start
Maybe
working
do
on
like
it
a-
immediately.
Maybe we should do like a 1,000-piece puzzle. Maybe not.
Well, so he
30
actually
pieces.
gets it before 139 years.
She literally said to me it's going to be a group photo of everybody, including Frisk, just doing that with both hands. I'm like, what?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then just in like real small text on the bottom right hand corner, it just says "fuck you."
No, I haven't say
Man, this
with
guy
all
has
love.
just been
Fuck
generous,
you.
man. Why are you flipping
He
him off?
really hasn't. I mean, he took first soul and he didn't even get anything in return.
No, just
That-
haven't
that
say with
was-
all love.
Continuously
wasn't-
being boned the entire fucking.
That was a payment.
What?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, make sure the last pieces we give him are like our hands and the little text that says "fuck you," so it just looks to him like a portrait of us.
Yeah.
No, no,
Until
no,
the
it
end.
can't just
Right at the end,
no,
he starts
no,
putting
no,
the
no.
pieces in.
Hey. It can't just say "fuck you." It just have to be with love from all of us. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so then
Just
so he's like right towards the end, it says "with love from all of us." And it's like, oh yeah, these guys are really nice.
It's like,
Fuck
fuck.
Last
you.
few
The last
pieces,
piece is
just
just
like
fucked.
fuck you.
And that's when Levis dies of old age.
nah. I'd be like 49 years away from that. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think I'll still just be
I'd
alive.
outlive all of you.
Alright, so
Oh,
I-
speak for
I-
yourself.
the
Fuck
man
you.
merchant has another employee. That's great. Anywho, alright guys, thanks for playing. Sorry I can't extend
Thanks,
it anymore.
bye.
That's alright.
You're good
I'm
for
literally-
walks tomorrow?
I am all good for
Okay.
walks.
Oh, walks
Oh no,
tomorrow.
maybe not. I have the bloody work, and then I have to.
I-
I have to make sure Monday is. Oh no, Monday's definitely going to. I have to wake up early on Monday. Probably not.
I
Yeah,
still have
probably
to
not.
figure out what time my D&D is tomorrow because I've
Yeah.
got to go on
Maybe
the American time.
maybe there will be. Who knows? I'll let you guys know.
Oh,
Anyway.